Hello and welcome to Blood and Song. I am Johnny, your GM, and tonight I am joined by the lovely Christine.
Hello.
The lovely Ryan.
Hello.
The stupendous Joffrey.
Hello.
The magniflorious Sean.
Oh, I like that. Hello.
Wow, that's a great word.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
It's
The
real, of course.
irreplaceable Dan.
Oh,
Wow.
well, that is true.
That's deep.
And Brad.
I fucking knew it.
I knew
I
it was
was
either gonna
waiting
be-
the entire time.
It was going to be Sean or Brad, really.
It really
Also,
was.
It's
It
not
really
just
was.
me. Yeah, I'm glad it's not just me. We're also
Yeah,
joined.
well, I'm
by
mixing it up,
the-
man. I'm mixing it
Yeah,
up.
thanks. We're also joined by the ever annoying lag, which appears to have hit Johnny's.
Yes,
that's
it
because
does.
as he's
It
introduced.
Oh,
does.
has it?
Boundary open.
Mm.
Yeah. Not by much.
Oh,
only
good.
a
Hang
whole
on.
second.
Oh, I know why. Because for some reason, I've got a few background things
We can hear you
going
okay, though.
on. That should
background
clear up in a minute.
I think they're called side hustles nowadays.
Right. Noted. How is everyone? How are
Johnny's
your
only
weeks?
fans will put on the
Yeah.
Twitch.
Yeah. Good, thanks. Yeah. What's everybody
Yeah.
been getting up to? Well, it's Blue Monday today, isn't it?
does that
so I got a discounted Yo Sushi, which I'm happy about.
What's
For
Blue
lunch.
Monday mean?
It's
it like-
allegedly the saddest day of the year.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. It's not like a policeman's holiday or something.
No.
That would make sense, though. Of course, that would
Yeah.
make sense.
Yes,
No,
today is
yeah.
the purge.
Yeah,
You can
exactly.
go out and commit any crime you want. The police are on
And
holiday.
Ryan says he got a discount.
Only
It's
in
a
Downing
5%
Street,
discount,
Joffrey.
that's basically-
Yeah, only if you're
Oh,
number 10.
political.
I think I
That's what we
can't
do.
remember exactly what it is. Isn't it like to do with? It's just because it's like it's halfway between Christmas and payday, and a long month in January.
Right.
So
And we
it's
only
like-
rate our happiness by the amount we get paid.
I mean, definitely.
So there
Or the
is
amount of
something-
material belongings we have, Dan. There's
Yeah, of course.
also
Yeah, I think it's also
materialism.
something like the day of the year that's furthest away from any holiday or something like it's a bunch of things that coincide today.
Yeah, and it's Martin Luther King Jr. Day as well.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Stitch him right up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Right, that's-
Well,
questionable.
Blue Monday doesn't
tie-in.
always do this. You know.
Oh, okay.
that be how they do. But the way as I said to Nikki when she was feeling a little sad this weekend, I said, yes, but it is midsummer in Australia. So, there's
Yeah.
many ways of thinking about the day.
Yeah.
Doesn't help us.
The convicts are having a good time, aren't they? Yeah. There goes our one Australian listener. It's probably our cousin.
Or my aunt, who knows? Come on, we can't be making crass generalizations on this show. We're basically a factual documentary show at this
This is
point.
true. This is true.
So other than it being a sad day and Ryan getting cheap food,
Yeah.
has anyone else done anything exciting or interesting since
exciting,
last
no.
we met?
But
Were you
interesting.
just
Brad.
saying the self-employed?
No,
one
not
that says
interesting either.
done our tax
I
and
did a
paid
lot
them,
of
so-
DIY. It's neither.
I
It's
got
tax week.
I got the old
And
eyes.
so, Christine,
Sorry,
Yeah,
I
what
was
you
just
saying?
saying.
Tax.
I was just saying the self-employed among us have paid our tax, so we're all penniless as well.
Maybe that's why it's
Ooh.
Blue Monday.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it.
I think they call it that because this is the day when the Chancellor of the Exchequer gets all the blue WKD in, so that when they get checking the
In
tax
a big
returns,
suitcase.
Work
Yeah,
meeting. You
they can have more work
meeting.
meetings. And if you don't follow British politics, this is the most bizarre conversation. Essentially, they're all lies and drunkards.
To be
It's
fair,
also
this
images.
conversation is less bizarre than British politics.
That's true.
Yes,
Very true.
yeah,
currently.
I saw an image of a rave outside Downing Street with everyone dressed
Yeah.
as Boris. Is that a real
Yeah.
thing?
Correct.
Yes.
Amazing.
And that was still less weird than what was going on inside.
Yeah. I don't know if you follow it, Joffrey, but basically they found out that during the lockdowns when we were all supposed to only meet one person outside and not gather more than six
And
when
some
we were
people were
indoors.
getting arrested for having a coffee
Yeah.
on a
Yeah.
bench in a park outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
So apparently every Friday was Wine Friday at number 10. And they turned up for parties.
Yeah, and
read some-
apparently Boris Johnson didn't know they were technically
Yeah.
parties or something like
No,
that.
yeah,
it was like
it's
a work
every
event.
excuse that you can fit in there. He has.
Dude, don't even. It was a work event. Oh, but my wife and her friends are there. That's
Yeah.
all right. Yeah. They normally
Yeah.
come to my meetings. That's right.
Although I did hear one of my favourite puns, not semi-related, was Novak's Djokovic.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's brilliant. That was
I
That's good.
actually had
Good sound
I
board.
saw one of the things that's made me laugh most about politics, which was the paedophile formerly known as Prince.
That's brilliant.
Oh, no. Oh,
That is
brilliant.
good.
Wow.
For legal reasons at the moment, we should say alleged.
Yeah.
Alleged
Yes.
paedophile.
It was a
Yes,
meme. It
because-
was an online
Because
meme.
the Queen watches this, as
Yeah,
we
because they're
established last week.
definitely trawling our
It's
Twitch.
established
It's our
that last
biggest
week,
fan.
Well, we
Loves
all
this.
know the Illuminati control everything from
She loves,
their under their flat Earth,
Oh,
so
yeah.
we need to be careful of all the
Yeah.
things we
She loves
say.
a venison and
Their lizard
cranberry
tribunal.
burger. So, you know, she's going to love this show as well.
She likes a Venezuelan cranberry burger. Did you just
Like a
say?
venison and cranberry burger. That's
Right.
what her private chef talked about the other day, and that's one of her guilty pleasures.
Jesus.
Which actually
Of
sounds like
course
a
she has a
thanks.
private
I'm not
chef.
going to lie to you. That sounds like a good ass burger.
Yeah, for an extremely rich person.
You
Yeah.
like a good
Well,
ass
venison's
burger?
not that dear.
Of course. Johnny.
Not that
No.
dear. Hello. That was a really like
Soundboard for
everyone
that.
else
You were
has
just-
that.
Yeah. Too slow
Oh my
on the
God.
uptake on that.
Is this
Johnny.
turned into the Wayne's World bit where they go to Handsome Dan on the radio interview? You just got all these sound effects.
Johnny aspires to be.
I aspire to Wayne's World, of course,
What's
because
the
I'm
pair on
excellent.
Parks and
Is that
Rec?
film?
Someone in the douche.
Oh,
Is that in the-
douchebag
yeah.
and no, that douchebag
No,
and
it's-
Sean was your thing, Sean.
No, no, it's so and so in the douche, isn't it? Or
Yeah,
something.
it's more like
yeah,
that in my
Yeah.
mind.
yeah.
Oh,
Don't know
well,
what you mean.
We're
And with
master
that
with the shit, aren't
bombshell,
we?
not here.
Radio
Brian wants to
Um,
brag
Money.
about his eye test.
I've
Let him
got an
brag
eye
about
test.
his eye
No,
test,
it's
but
not
he
about
wants to
bragging.
brag
It's
about
about
it.
it's about letting people know that we spend about 18 hours a day looking at screens, most of us, right? So, friendly reminder, your PSA to go get an eye test. I got
Well
one.
done.
When they puff out air in your eye, that's a bit weird. But it's
Some
important.
people pay good money for that.
That's very true. But there was this really cool thing where it almost was like a game. You had to put your eye in the thingy, and then every time there was a white spot in your peripheral vision, you had to click a button.
I've
So
done
it
that
was
one.
oh
Yeah.
man, it was like a proper game. I was just like, yeah, right.
So
I
they're
was like,
now
I'm up for this.
gamifying health checks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's important.
I'm out.
Whatever
Get me out.
works.
Take me back to the 90s.
It's
important.
also
Hey,
a
look.
myth, by the way, that looking at a screen does something bad to your eyes, and also looking at straining your eyes in low.
Well, if you're
light,
not
that's a myth as
using
well.
blue light filters, if you're not using a blue light filter as well, that definitely with all the white bright lights.
Well, it
You-
doesn't make your eyes.
Got
worse,
it built
that's the
in,
thing.
mate. Got it built in.
Well, I suggest Dan.
See, I
Dan
don't
got
need
me
none of
onto
that.
this.
These are like they're plastic. They're not.
Sure.
They're just
Oh
really
no,
like
they're sexy
Yeah.
glasses.
They
but
look
when you have
thick as
hair-
well. They
glasses,
make
just
your
check it
eyes
out.
big.
Hi, how you doing?
Who's this person on stream? Oh my god, who's this person? I don't
Who's
know.
this sexy guy? Looks kind of like me and Ryan mixed together. What's going on?
I'm like, no, I look
Like
like Brad's
5%
brother
of
now.
Joffrey.
Brad's. Yeah,
Me and
this is
Brad are
Brad's
brothers.
brother.
That's
They've got
it.
the old, the old
brothers.
facial hair.
Finally, Gaius has appeared.
It just looks like one of us has never seen the light of day.
Yeah.
Where you were going with that? I was like, Dan's in an understairs cupboard. Is he making a Harry Potter joke? I'm like, where is he going with that?
No, 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 no.
it was
We lost my
Bradley's
brother
pallid
in the,
appearance.
under the ground. He lost his brownness.
No, I can't segue from that. No.
I was just saying,
We're
that
live,
Dan,
Johnny, we're
in
live.
the middle of lockdown when we were doing all the teaching online and I was really feeling the eye strain, Dan recommended iSaver, which if you haven't downloaded it, I strongly recommend it. And it's sort of a blue filter on your screen. And it's,
Windows has it built in.
Yeah.
Have you seen iSaver Pro? It basically just blurs out Sean's face.
Yeah, that will damage your eyesight. Okay, looking at this
Yeah.
beautiful, it's like looking at the sun.
Too much
right?
beauty
It's
at
like
one
looking
go,
at an
right?
eclipse, Exactly.
Yeah.
It'll just wear out your corneas, man. So,
Oh, Dan, you're back. There was a guy
back.
here.
Sorry,
who
I
looked-
was waiting for a second there.
we were actually calling the police. We were concerned.
yeah, Brown
Nice.
Bradley turned up.
I was
They were
actually Boris
too
Johnson.
busy arresting a pensioner for having a coffee outside. But
Ah.
I can't
speaking
go
of
outside because one of my family has COVID. Conveniently, it's
God.
not true. No, that's what Boris.
Oh,
That's
I
what Boris
see.
did, wasn't it?
Oh, sorry.
He had
Mm.
his family. One of his family got COVID the day after this broke.
it's
Conveniently.
very, I mean,
And
look,
also, you don't
coincidence
have to
doesn't
isolate.
happen.
If one of your family's got COVID and you're negative, and you've been vaccinated, you don't have to isolate.
No,
It's
you
just being
do
safe.
daily
It's
tests,
just
though.
being safe, Dan. It's just being safe.
Just being safe.
Just
yeah.
being safe.
Cool.
But they
talking
do
of being safe,
There we go.
Oh,
there we go, was waiting for it. A load of people by a frozen lake. What could possibly go wrong? Brad, Roll that vid. And welcome
I'm
back.
not sure they caught it. You'll have to do it again.
What? Do what
did.
again? I don't know what you mean.
Just did it for us.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
I was with this.
No one will ever
honestly.
know. Enjoy this evening. It's going to be a long one. Welcome back, adventurers. So you've had a time since you got to Nurmengard. It's been wet and cold, but you have successfully built a reputation of being bloody heroes, don't you know? And you've managed to cleanse some groves and destroy some foul beasts in the forest and save a village full of young, very in love people from being destroyed by the evil, well, a legion at least. Did, you know, a tiny amount of torture and corpse mutilation, and then had a long chat with a mysterious figure who's linked to Lurien, his messenger. It's very unclear. We do know Ripper summoned them though, so that was exciting. You eventually headed north to Bildsfell, the Matron's Circle, the Elder Druids who guard all of Nurmengard, and they reveal to you that there is a darkness and corruption encroaching upon the world, and they have been putting all their effort and power into holding it back. And this seems to be the power that was creeping south and leaving the knights unsafe. They feel that their strength is failing and they're not able to train any new druids to replace or replenish them, because every druid they send off on their spirit journey, a year and a day in the wilderness, doesn't come back. The young druidess Faeza, it's her initiation. And for the sake of it, also they threw in Octavius. Buy one, get one free. And as Octavius had started his journey and committed himself to some of the druidic path, he was offered the chance to become a fully fledged Nurmengardian druid. They both undertook the quest, assisted by their friends. Faeza, on the hunt for my centre, finds out that my centre had headed somewhere called the Axe of Baladur in search of secrets. With the aid of some druids, you all got turned to mist, and you flew over the mountains, spending several nights in the harsh subarctic temperatures, battered by wind and monsters gnawing at your wards. But you'd come down the other side.
Is that what we're calling them these days?
Yes, and ended up by the icy lake known as the Axe, or Baladur's Axe. It is there we pick up with you all on the ice, winds blowing around you. What would you like to do?
Faeza, give me that cube. I need to eat these nips up.
Okay, don't worry. She remembers she's got prestidigitation, so she can clean it afterwards. Okay.
All right, perfect. Oh, so I ain't really used to like big open nice fields. Where are we going?
I asked
would
one of the
ask,
two
yes.
druids we were with, and where's this lake?
So, as I remind you, the druids kind of dropped you off and then started misting back. You are stood on the ice with yourselves and young Faeza, who is sort of shivering and looking around at you and just says, I've got no idea.
I mean, I can.
Oh, I didn't
detect-
realize you were coming with us. That's okay.
Well, it's her initiation that we're helping with.
I can
I'm
detect-
just used to us doing things for other people and them not being around, you know?
Yes, that's. I can detect undead aberrations, celestials, and other weird things, but but that's not always useful.
Oh, well, I can do the same thing, all right? Yeah. So don't be like, oh, you're the only one that gets mystical powers.
No,
being able
I-
to like
what I
find where
mean-
celestials are, or whatever.
What I mean is I can figure out if they are any, but not the direction. So that's
Yeah,
pointless.
me too.
I think
all right. So
maybe
we're both
we-
special. Yeah.
We find some
bloody God.
we find some high ground then and get a lay of the area.
Okay.
Can't you turn into a bird?
I could, yes. And then
Maybe-
I start walking to find some high ground.
Yeah. Maybe the weather is
So
not,
you are
conducive.
currently
Blizzard.
you are
and whatnot.
currently in the kind of the middle of this falling snow. The skies are currently grey. You find yourself essentially at the base, the foothills of the mountain range, which are fairly sheer. You can climb up a little way and find a small ledge to look out. Make a perception check at disadvantage, please,
Disadvantage, okay.
because of the weather.
That gets cancelled out because of my armor, right?
Your armor is only effective in certain terrain. Is tundra
I'm attempting to
one of those
scout
terrains?
hills. No, it's hills or grasslands. Blech. Okay, so disadvantage. Okay, it's just going to roll it twice. Sure. 13.
With a 13, you manage to look around and you can see the grey shapes of the mountains kind of stretching out to your sort of northwest and southeast as you see them trailing off. But ahead of you is just snow. It seems to be completely grey past your field of vision.
Well,
All right, listen, you two are the druids here doing some kind of thing in a circle. All
oh,
right.
yes, this
Tell
way.
us where to go.
This way. And I start walking.
Great. Just gonna follow up.
Okay. Make. You're leading it. Can you roll me a D8, please?
A D8. That doesn't sound like a survival check.
Sounds like compass directions to me.
Number 6.
Oh, is it? So you start walking. Is everyone following?
Yes. Well,
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah, fine.
We
Okay.
should stay together, shouldn't we?
You don't have to. Giant icy wilderness. You could split up. Nothing could go wrong.
Yeah, nothing at all.
As you head out into the icy tundra, you believe you are walking sort of away from the mountains. And then at about an hour's time, you see a grey shape in front of you. As you draw a little closer, you realise you have walked in a large circle.
Even though we think we were walking in a straight line.
Yes.
Don't worry about that tree. That tree is not the same tree. And I keep walking.
You are all... Can everyone else
I-
just make me an insight check at advantage?
18.
I'm going to put the DC at 12 on this.
17.
23.
You look around. There is no tree. Did Octavius just make a joke?
You know, Octavius, I think you're right, but maybe Docs, can you get out a stick and wave it in the air and it tell you where to go next? Something like that, whatever you guys do down here.
Oh, I've heard about this. Dowsing. Yes. That
Yes.
should tell us our next
So-
location.
That is something completely different in Chinella. No, sorry, in Deary. It's completely different in Deary.
I'm going to mark something. Like, I don't know, is there anything that's markable that's not ice?
Let me again give you the description of your location. You are standing on a giant ice field with now a mountain in front of you. Everything you see in the distance is just a snowstorm.
So
Like,
just
well, not
ice.
storm, gently falling snow, like heavily falling, but not crazy.
How does one enact the montage of us getting to the dungeon without spending an hour getting to the dungeon?
This is a
You need
puzzle,
to
Ryan.
find
It's a
the
puzzle.
montage button.
Montage
great.
button.
Just look for that.
We've got to find out the solution. It's a puzzle.
Normally, the solution to all puzzles is Dan within 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Never gonna let that go.
Sometimes.
Pesky kids.
Why don't we just like what's on the ice? Should we just like slide forwards?
Sure.
Can we?
You slide forwards.
My Foundry hasn't loaded up yet, so I'm not sure what the terrain's like or anything. But
No, it's just there's
think it's just-
no terrain. It's just
There's no
We're-
terrain.
white.
Theatre at the moment.
Okay.
Totem.
So, what's underneath us? Can we dust the ice and can we see anything through the ice below us?
Sure. Make a investigation check.
Marvelous. Thank you very much. That is, dirty 20.
Very good. So as you start to dig, initially you find the ice and the snow getting a little bit deep. It's quite cold on your hands, even with the thermal cube and the warm furs that you were given previously. But soon Toots comes along with her giant shovel-like claws and just starts kind of clearing the snow and throwing it overhead. Octavius, can you just make a dex save for me?
Okie dokie.
No.
1 second.
Within-
I need to
within-
read a feature here. Is it an area of effect?
Nope.
You within
Bollocks.
10? Is he within 10 feet of me?
I'm going to say no here.
Oh,
12. With a 12, as you are looking, trying to figure out where you went wrong, this mound of ice just hits you in the side of your head, and you just hear toot from Toots as she carries on digging. And as she gets to the bottom, what you see, Faeza, is you see part of it seems to be cold, grey-brown soil, frozen and cracked. And then there seems to be a bluish sheen of what seems to be ice. So you seem to be standing right on the edge of some body of water.
okay. So so like it's half mud and half.
So the bit
Mountain.
where you're looking towards the mountains essentially is all ground, and with your back to the mountain, everything in front of you seems to be ice.
Okay. So this Baladur's axe thing. Are you muted, Ryan? Are you trying to say?
No, I'm just wiggling my hand, waiting, but
okay.
you were in the middle of it, so I didn't want to interrupt you. Carry on.
Oh, fair play. Fair play. So I'm wondering if the Baladur's axe is an island. What does Faeza know about this? Ask Faeza. Because
She shivers and kind of looks at you and says, I think it's supposed to be the place where a great hero stored a secret weapon in a fight against the giants. I didn't really pay much attention at history. I know it's sort of purposefully secret because it's where we have to come on our quests when we're in our initiation. But I guess what we're looking for might be out on the ice.
I ritual
okay.
cast detect magic while all this is going on, I suppose.
Okay. Sure. As it goes off with range of...
Only 30 feet, I believe. Yeah, 30 feet.
Your companions light up around you like Christmas trees. You sense nothing else within 30 feet.
And then
Right.
can I test? Oh, sorry. Go on, Brad.
And then Octavius, I mean, you see him literally just like ritual cast something and then start walking again.
I'd like to throw an axe, like not in his direction, and not anywhere we're going to walk, but somewhere on the ice where just to test that it's thick enough for us to walk through. Something like that.
So, make a strength check for me, please, Six.
Okay.
Octavius, can't you do a thing where you destroy water or whatever?
19.
I did not take that one today.
Okay.
With a 19, you fling your axe out and you see it kind of arc off and it lands just at the edge of your vision and you see it kind of land and just skitter a little bit. but you can still see it. It doesn't seem to have even dented the ice.
This ice looks walkable. I think we can follow the our eager guide.
Okay. Let's
Brother,
go.
I'm not used to this kind of weather. It's
But a little cold. I am. These robes really aren't made for it. If I'm honest, I'm glad I've got the furs over the top. But in theory, they seem to. I saw in Janella they had these like fur short things that they put under their clothes, and we don't wear that in theory. You know, you get the stickiness, and I'm really wishing I should have had some. Actually, maybe I'll get Faeza to make me some. But handy
sticky
with the
pants.
Sticky pants.
Well, she's got that chicken thing, isn't she? Maybe
We
she
all
can
we
use
all
run
got
off of that.
we all got cloaks from.
They're for the outside, though, Octavius. They're not for the
Yeah.
underneath. You know.
Ah, you just
Yeah,
didn't
we're
wear
not-
you're not wearing them properly. You meant to create an insulating layer of air.
Maybe
okay.
listen. Maybe we need you to get right up to groin level and start to sort it out for us. But the thing is, maybe when we get off the ice. But the thing is, like us Indiri boys, we're not used to this kind of weather. You know, it's not
very
normal.
chilly.
It's not
Faeza
normal.
and two
I'm not sorting
are
anything
going
out of the
to-
sword. 6.
We're going to follow Octavius onto the ice.
Okay. Octavius, can you make me a survival check, please?
Survival. I can do that.
Well,
You can do
I
it.
definitely can do that.
Fair enough.
28.
With a 28. This time, seeing where the ice is, you kind of hold a hand down and just with your detect magic still up, you can't detect magic, but you can get a sense of the land around you, and it's almost as though the ice starts speaking to you, and you can just sense the ice beneath you. This time, with that sense, you're able to keep the mountains to your back, and you all walk for an hour. 2. 3.
it's a very big lake.
Yeah, I know
Octavius.
where I'm going. Don't worry.
Okay. We're just saying, if it cracks, we've walked for 3 hours. It's a long run.
Well, don't crack the ice.
Well, it's not a
Okay.
long run for you, is it?
No, it's not. I was really thinking of other people here.
4 hours passes
Jesus.
as it gets to about midday. Again, the speed of travel is a little slower than usual, as even on the ice, which is very slippery, there is a layer of snow which is fairly deep. You sense it's been settling a long time. And it sort of attains that slightly mushy ice that you get that's horrendous to walk on. The kind that only ever appears if you happen to be wearing smart shoes.
Playing Sixsmith.
And yeah, and as you travel on another 45 minutes, you eventually feel the world beneath you change, and there is a crunch of soil. You are now standing, as far as you can tell, on an island of some kind, or at least another landmass.
Octavius, can't you do that thing where you dig in the dirt or whatever?
No, that's that was
that
Toots's
was-
job. As he gives him like a death stare.
Toot!
Exactly. I mean, we are on a landmass now. So, can we see any features like trees or rocks or anything sticking up?
Make a perception check for me, please.
Okie dokie dokie. Ah, well, that didn't work. 5.
As you look out, quite cold and quite weary despite the cloaks. Cloaks are good enough to mean you're not rolling constitution saving throws every hour, but not good enough to keep you comfortable. It all seems to be kind of snowing a little bit heavier now, and you can't really make out a great deal around you. And as the rest of you look around, you can see that the ice, if you didn't have magic telling you there was soil beneath your feet somewhere, you would believe you were still on the ice.
Can I use light to see if I can see if it paves the way in the sort of helps us see in the blizzard a bit?
For sure. What would you like to cast light on?
Oh, my staff, my weapon.
On your
I can, like,
glaive.
Hold it out lots.
Okay, so as you all see Ripper incandescent for a second in the swirling white as his glaive shines brilliantly. He holds it up and it sort of just dazzles, and then he holds it down lower so that it's below your eye line, like fog lights. And as he does so, suddenly you can see a little further out. You don't see the shape of any trees, but you do see in the distance. Well, let's find out. Could somebody make me a perception check, please? This time not at disadvantage due to the light.
I'll do it.
Okay.
14.
You see two... There might be large rocks in front of you, maybe 300 feet. Hard to tell at this distance because they're just kind of outlines. They're very large, though.
Should we head that way? I mean, it's the only thing around.
Yes.
Well,
I
whenever
think-
you had to ask us, you know where to go. Octavius, you take us there. You go ahead.
I'm just being polite, and then I start walking.
Faeza just kind of laughs a little bit and I'd say jogs to keep up. She's like, hang on, it's my initiation too. But you notice she's not stopped, kind of taking her hands away from her shoulders. She's just desperately trying to keep warm.
Octavius barely notices. He's like really single-mindedly walking.
But you can see icicles starting to form on her kind of ram horns.
Faeza, rub your chest. The arms will take care of themselves.
I don't know. It might be quite a dark night. As the Batman reference means, Ripper will add a D4 to one thing today of his choice. And
Stop recording this sort of thing.
Right, I'll take that. Thank you very much.
sometimes you just got to, be the chaos you want to see in the world. Some men just want to see the world burn, Bradley. And as you kind of walk towards the rocks, is there anything else you would like to do?
I would like to stealth, just in case. To go
Roll me
stealthily, just in
a
case.
stealth check, please.
Seems like a very good idea. I'm going to go the other way. That's
21.
brilliant. I'm going to go the other way, so like pincer stealth.
Okay.
Here comes mine, probably awful. I don't know what that is. 10. Yeah.
A 10.
fucking awful.
How far away are you moving from the group?
30 foot.
Bear in mind, I've still got the light up, so you can sort of almost
Just
I
slightly
will-
outside.
right?
Can I also try stealthy? Be stealthy.
How was that? Doc, so you were also 30 feet away.
Yes, I would say so. Close enough that I can see them and get to them in a round, but not too close.
Okay, so I have some invisible walls just appeared on something. There we go. Okay, Faeza, did you say you are moving as well?
I'm going to be stealthy as well. Ooh, advantage.
Like you're being
Alright.
stealthy. Are you moving away from the group or are you staying with them?
I'm going to. So which ways are you guys going? Are you going? You're doing like a pincer movement, aren't you? So.
My idea was, sort of, I'll take, I don't know, left flank and Black takes the right flank.
Okay, I'll probably.
Yeah.
If the groups, I'll go ahead of the group by about
Okay.
I don't know 15 foot or something. If there's.
Absolutely fine. Is Toots going with you?
No, Toots is going to stay with the group. I think 'cause she's not very stealthy.
Okay.
Stick it
I
with
love
me,
her,
I'm not.
but
I'm
she's
not.
big. She's made of metal and wood and weird stuff.
I'm
so-
not stealthing. I'm there literally with a beacon, so
Yeah.
get her to sit by me.
Mhm.
Okay.
A glowing sword.
No, yeah.
Right. So Faeza, can you make another perception check, please, at disadvantage as you move out in front of the light?
Okay. That's one roll. Oh, damn it. That was a really good one. Please be another good one. No, less good.
Oh, the fingers crossed and
I
everything.
know. That was
I love
12.
it.
That was 12.
Okay. You can only see one of the rocks now as you're moving. You can't see where the other one is. You feel like you're not sure if you've changed direction or what's going on. At that point, Black, I believe. Can you just tell me which feats you've got again?
I've got the one that means I can't be surprised.
That's the
don't
one I
know.
was. That's the one I was
Spidey
hoping
sense.
for.
Spidey sense.
Spidey, I've
You-
got Spidey sense, yeah.
sense, out of nowhere, ice moving around you.
Oh Jesus! Oh, I mean, some kind of god from this.
Oh,
So-
Oh,
It's
no.
heathen land.
and I
big
would
gods.
like you all to roll initiative, please.
Yay!
Yay.
Dun 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 dun.
oh. Well,
Yeah.
no,
My
no token.
my
but
foundry
mine's-
has crashed, so I'm waiting for it to
Good, well-
revive.
You will need to refresh it.
It is reviving. But it
I
is
see
slow.
a map called Ice Lake loading.
It's okay, Faeza. I go ahead of you. Don't worry.
It's. I don't like it. How did I do it? Why didn't I just hide behind everybody?
Woo! Good thing I got my pen.
Boom, boom,
Mm.
boom. Oh, I only got one
Okay,
head
so
count. Oh, no encounters being created yet. Anyway, it's all good.
Oh well, that doesn't look good.
It's not letting me roll because there's no encounter.
you should be able to just roll,
Oh, you might need to
because we're not
if
in a.
Oh.
Brad?
Well, no, I was going to say if he's trying to roll combat, then you need to start the encounter in Foundry if you're using the thingy add-on.
I'm gonna just roll dice public, but I'm not using the encounter thing today.
Oh, I can roll.
Um,
I rolled a natural one.
Yeah. whoop, whoop,
Good
whoop.
to know.
And my initiative is
So-
still 10, but it was natural one. So.
What? How was your initiative?
Anyone over
That's
20?
9. Oh, ranger, aren't you?
Yeah, ranger cleric.
Sorry, say that again, Johnny.
Anyone over 20 on initiative?
No.
Not even
Anyone
me, man.
over 15?
19.
Wow.
18.
I got 18 as well.
I've got +2 dex, so I'll go.
I've got
What
plus
did I
1
get?
dex.
Oh, I got that. Yeah. Not great.
Okay, Ripper and then Faeza. Anyone then above 10?
Like
You-
actual 10. Is
You're-
that?
Okay, what's your dex score?
What's my dex? 18. +4. I don't know.
Okay, thank you. Octavius and 6, what did you get?
9.
So,
You're muted, Brad. 9.
9.
Woo! Okay. And 6. Okay, Lack, fittingly, you are first up as you see in front of you. You should all be able to see Foundry loading up now. Hopefully, if you can't, please let the group know in one of the chats and we can describe or screenshot it for you. You see, as you're standing on the ice, your party kind of huddled up, and maybe 5, 10, 15, 20 feet in front of you, a giant white creature emerging out, maybe 8 feet tall, these kind of winding horns, long fur, and it just bellows. What would you like to do?
My saffron sense have gone, so I'm going to. Is it standard standard movement on this?
I am going to offer you a choice.
Right.
Yes,
Okay.
anyone can move at normal speed they want. There is no hindrance,
Mm-hmm.
but you
I
might have to
skate
take a dex save.
Oh, okay.
To
I
make
was
sure
thinking
that
I
you
skate the
can
double.
stay on your feet. If you
Okay.
wish to take half movement, you will move absolutely fine. You won't
Mhm.
have to do any dex saves or anything. But if you want to move full movement, DC's not going to be outrageous. I'm going to tell you now it's only going to be a 10. Okay, so
Okay.
no one will have to roll above a 10 to stay up.
Right, I will rush in.
Everyone move within 10 feet of me.
I'd really like to do like a knee slide. So I'm going to take
Okay.
like 5, 10 foot of movement. A knee slide is, I mean, it's just flavour. But knee slide spear out at the Yeti on the way in for an attack with the spear.
Okay,
Is
go
it-
for it.
is it elevated above us, or is it?
No, you are still essentially on a flat
Okay.
ice sheet with something running towards you.
Go. Oh no, that's not me. Is it 15?
15 hits.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. So I shall do that. How much damage that is? 14 points of piercing damage.
Okay. This is why I need to do this. Okay, it's your first attack.
And then I will, from like sliding in, I will spin round using my momentum, looking cool, just all the way around the Yeti, and then stab it up into its brain if I can. No,
Go for it.
To go all the way around to kind of confuse it. It's a 22 to hit
That will hit.
for another 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Then, as a bonus action, I shall, as it goes, as the spear rises up, I shall go with it and do like a guile spin kick.
Nice.
My bonus action. No, 13.
13 hits. Roll
Oh,
damage.
Jesus. Okay. Kadunk for 10 points of damage. And
Okay.
because I have the Crusher feat, I shall push it 5 foot.
Has it got to take a
large?
strength
Is it
save?
bigger than large? No, it's just.
It is large.
So I can push it one. It needs to be more than one size larger than so large.
Okay.
5 foot, and then I'm going to try and move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 back because I can move 7 actually. So I'm going to move back to be in line with 6, but directly south of here.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, for some reason it's not moving you the whole way. Why is it being funny? I can only move you a few squares at a time.
Okay.
There we go.
And I'll make my dex save, see if I fall over after all of that.
Okay.
No. So I'll spin in, spin round, guile kick back, and like slide back in a 3-point landing all the way back to almost where I started.
Nice.
Marvellous. Ripper, you are up. You hear a roar in front of you and behind you. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna move towards Faeza.
Okay. So you 15 or 20 feet?
Let me move one more up 20 feet.
Okay. So
And
then just take a dex save for me, because you've moved 20.
And then I will... Yeah, 16.
Yeah, you're fine.
And there's not really much I can do, so I'm just going to hold an attack.
Okay, so if something comes into your range,
Yes.
you are going to attack. Faeza, you are up.
I would. So I can only see one of these things. Is that right at the moment?
Currently, you can
Or can I
now
hear them?
see, now you've kind of heard the roar, you look around and you can see 2 of them.
Fair. Okay, I would like to. What's the range on that? Oh, big, marvelous. Can I cast the cantrip firebolt at the one that is northeast of me?
You certainly can.
Why does that? Why are you saying it like that? Is it not going to work? Okay.
Didn't say that.
I'll chuck it anyway. Here we go. Oh no, that's terrible. I've got a 10. That's not going to do it.
So as you release it, you see the bolt fall just a little bit short, as it's still sort of a shadow in the distance to you, and you misjudge the distance a little
Okay,
bit.
I'm going to move. 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to move to. Sorry. I kind of want to move northwesterly about 15 foot.
Okay, are you going at half speed or normal speed?
Why? What's? How do I know what?
So remember, if you go at normal speed, you get your full movements, but you'll have to take a dex save of 10 to stay on your feet because you are on ice. Or
Okay.
you can move at half speed and walk carefully.
I think I'll probably do it at normal speed because if I go half
Okay.
speed, it's only 12.5 foot. She's little
So-
legs.
How far? Well, I'd round that up to 15 because
Okay.
you can't do half a square. It's ridiculous.
Okay. All right. In which
Ridiculous.
case, I'll go slowly. And
Okay, 5, 10, 15 northwest, like
Yes. yes, but one square. Yeah, one square down.
that.
Sorry.
1 square down.
That's
There you
it.
go.
Then I'm going to use Toots. I'm going to use my bonus action. So Toots will come join me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So she's just underneath me. And I'm going to
Okay.
use my bonus action to ask her to carve out a chunk of ice with her claws.
Okay, as Toots has moved, can she make a dex save throw? Because
Sure. How do I do? Hang on, hold the line caller. Do that manually. Ooh, 13.
yeah, she's fine. Even within it.
She's got
Nothing to add.
claws. She can stab
actually
in
fine.
and she
Okay,
can stab her claws
you
into walkers.
come on, and you see her just digging into the ice and starting to essentially carve out chunks of snow and rock, or ice currently. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Docs, what would you like to do? You are currently sneakily, you believe, hidden on the left flank.
I love the I believe. I won't actually know until I try something, will I? So I would like to do. I have the Dread Ambusher trait.
Yep.
Which I can't remember exactly how that works, but let me just.
Dastardly.
You get a bonus D8 if you act before the other combatant in combat. on
Oh, very
damage.
good.
Something like that.
I add a whiz modifier to initiative rolls start of your first turn of each combat. Your walking speed increases by 10 foot, which lasts until the end of the turn. If you take the attack action on that turn, you make one additional weapon attack as part of that action, dealing an extra 1d8 damage on the weapon's damage tab on a hit.
Yep.
So I get an extra attack, basically.
Yeah, for one round you get an extra attack.
So I will cast, as a bonus action, I will cast Zephyr Step. Zephyr Step?
Yep.
Zephyr Step. Zephyr Strike, sorry.
Ooh,
Which
interesting.
gives me I give myself advantage on one weapon attack, and it adds an extra 1d8, and my walking speed increases by 30 feet, which means if I've done the math right, I can walk something like 70 feet. And
Okay.
attack the creature twice.
So you're
Right.
going for the north or the south one? Yeah, you can attack twice because you've gone before the creature.
Do I get to the? Am I close enough to the north one? Let me
You
roll
are
this.
currently...
You'd have to do a dex save because
You are 55 feet away.
you'd have to walk normally to get there.
Yeah, I'll do the dex save. That's fine. I did a drawing on the map. I don't know how. Anyway,
A hydrogen atom from Watchmen.
There we go. Okay, so you are going to...
just gonna run at it and smack it.
Okay, could you
I'll-
please take a dex
yes.
save as you get there? DC is 10.
Please, come on. You can do this. You can. The skin of my teeth.
So as your hooves start galloping down the ice towards the creature, you get there, and as you start trying to stop, you realise hooves aren't really designed for ice, and you do a little bit of a drift in, and you just manage to hold your scythe into the ground, slamming it and using that to stop just in time.
The Nurmengard drift, I believe that's called.
Yeah.
We've had the Chinook drift, haven't we?
So now
Too drift, too furious.
Yeah.
with this out of the way. Jesus, that was scary. 2 attacks on this lovely, nice rabbit.
Sure.
How do I do this? Scythe of the Even Star. So, okay, attack. I have advantage on this one.
You do, because you're attacking from stealth, running up to it, yes.
So I'll use my stealth advantage on this one, and then my Zephyr Strike advantage on the next one, if that's okay with you. Yeah.
Does Zephyr Strike say advantage on the next attack?
It says
Or attack of your choice?
on one attack, roll on your turn.
Yeah, I think the wording's there ambiguous. I'll let you have it on the second one.
Nice.
I'll
So-
double check that later, but I'm feeling
Oh
kind.
my god. So that was 11 with advantage.
So as you lash out at the Yeti for the first strike, you've kind of again have to, you wobble a bit as your hooves do that thing that if you've ever seen pictures of, like animals on ice, where their feet do the thing where they look like they're going to fall, and you have to sort of dig the blade in, but you use that momentum to swing around and make your second attack.
26, and I think it's yeah, that's a crit.
It's a natural 20.
That is a crit. Roll your damage.
So my natural damage,
Yeah.
because I have 1 extra 1d8 and 1 extra 1d8.
Oh, that's gonna get maxed because it's a crit and it's your first round and it's the first attack that hits. You're gonna hit hard.
So I do normal attack, right? Normal
Yep.
damage.
And you have plus 16 because you have the d8 from the Zephyr's Strike and the d8 from
Yeah.
Ambusher.
And so plus 16 plus 12, 28, 38.
Hang on, is that because so you've so you also have to roll those 2d8s?
Yeah, you add another 2d8 on, sorry.
Oh, so I add 2d8 on top of that.
Yeah.
How do I do this?
Just roll 2d8.
Just in the
slash
bottom,
R
bottom.
2d8.
Oh, you're doing it in Foundry.
Yeah.
Slash R.
You might need a space between the R and the thing, and the dice. There we go. 3. But it does
So
a 16.
41.
41 points of damage. How would you like to do this on the first one?
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Well, yes, I think I just, as I was sliding, the thingy tried to grab me, and I sort of, that was luck. Is he super cool? We don't know, but he managed to just avoid the creature's arms and just chop its head off.
And you do, and you all see like an awesome moment in Ghost of Tsushima when you head north and you're in the icy bit, when you take someone's head off and you just see this red splotches in the snow or in the ice as this head just rolls. The body falls with a loud crack, 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 crack onto the ice. That is your turn. Next up, then.
Oh, by the way, is Phyla in combat with us?
You do not yet see her.
We've lost her in a storm. That's it. She's gone forever.
Well, she's secretly a were-yeti. Just
Okay,
killed her.
as the first
God.
creature falls, you see. I can take that one out of thing. The one to the south is going to roar, seeing its companion run up only as far as Octavius. And then, Octavius,
Yes, sir.
can you please make me a DC 13 con save?
I probably cannot.
I hope not.
That almost was a natural 1, but it doesn't matter anyway, because I've got a 10.
With a 10. Okay. So. Ding. Okay, I don't know why that's not letting me.
Have I been eaten? Am I now Luke Skywalker?
Well, I mean, I'm going to ask you to skin these things afterwards, so we can get some extra fur for the inner padding.
So I'm just making sure I change that. You take 10 points of cold damage.
Eesh.
And as this creature turns on you, you can see its yellow eyes glowing, and as it roars, you become paralyzed with fear.
I've got a thing. No, does that work? No, okay. And I can't. I've had a long time off. Give us a break. Oh, it's a reaction. Damn it! No.
You can use a reaction.
No, yeah, that's the
I
reaction.
mean, a reaction is what I'm looking for. Sorry, I didn't speak.
Oh.
It's fine.
A reaction.
That's okay. That is its turn. Octavius.
Wait, why don't you have a reaction?
No, I mean,
I suppose I do nothing and re-roll my save at the end of my turn, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
because the only spells
hang
that
on.
I've got.
Yep.
I don't know. I'll see.
Sorry, Christine, go on.
No, don't worry. I was talking to Ryan, but it's okay.
Genius.
There we go. 13.
So at the end of your turn, you manage to awaken from your stupor and suddenly look up and see this beast above you, but are no longer paralyzed, annoyingly. 6. It is your turn.
How far is the nearest creature to me?
10 feet.
Oh, good. Then I will move towards it, and I will bring down my scimitar.
Okay, make an attack roll, please.
That's a 24 to hit.
Okay, that hits. Roll damage.
That's 13 points of slashing.
Okay. What would you? You're going to take your second attack.
Good.
Yes, I shall. I'll do the. That's 22 to hit on the
Yep.
second. And that's 12 points of slashing. I do like a nice X. The classic. I was going to say the classic Zorro, but then I realised that's not.
That's
Classically,
3.
He does a Z.
Yes, 3 slashes, yeah.
Not an X. But I do an X.
The dyslexic sorrow.
Yeah.
You need to get to
The
3
Zorro,
slashes, because
if
then
you
you can do an S with 3 slashes.
Yeah,
So you
yeah,
need
that's
to-
so true, isn't it? Yeah.
You need to do 3, and then you can do the Return of Xander Cage, mate. That's what you need to do.
Oh god.
No.
Return of Xander Cage.
Okay, those are your 2 attacks. Anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'd like to shield master shove that chap, please. Can we see what these things are? He's close to me, right? What do I get? Out
So
of this
yes.
creature?
So again, it is a 8-foot tall, hulking, icy monstrosity with horns, fur, glowing yellow eyes, and massive teeth. It's towering over you.
As a free action, I do my best to intimidate it in the same manner that it's trying to intimidate me. Yes, I'll shield master shove it, and I can never fucking remember what to do.
It's
check of
contested strength check. It'll be
Okay, so
contested
I just roll
athletics check.
Athletics, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Roll my athletics. It's an 11. Ugh.
Okay, I'm just making sure I read this
This
correctly.
big hulking beast might not be very athletic.
It is not, and it is pushed back. How far is it pushed back?
Well, I'd like to try and knock it prone with that, please.
Is that what the Shield Master Feat does?
Yes, because with the shove action, you can choose to knock it prone instead of knock it back.
Interesting. Then it
We've
goes
done it
prone.
before. I know it seems like a bit of a cheat. That's why I took it. But we've done it plenty of times before.
Yeah, it literally is just the shove action on a creature
Yeah.
with the shield, so...
Yeah, we've done it loads. So I knocked that little chap down. And now I'm feeling really good about my intimidation, aren't I? You know, it seemed to have worked. What I should have done was knocked him down in between attacks. That would have been smart.
Don't work.
Take the attack action.
Yeah, could have done that.
You can use it, but wait, I don't know if I can split my singular attack.
Yeah.
Can I,
Yeah, of course you
I?
can.
Oh,
You
fair
can
enough.
split your attack
Oh,
action.
man, I'll try that next time. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's so you do one attack,
Sorry.
you do the shield thing with the first attack.
Yeah.
And then get
for
That would
sure.
advantage on
lower
the
their
next.
DC, wouldn't they? That would
Yeah,
be
yeah.
clever.
If
Absolutely.
they're
You get
on the floor, you get
advantage,
advantage.
Cool. Johnny furiously trying to check whether this is
Oh.
allowed.
No, it is allowed. I just couldn't remember. I just wanted to actually make it. Yeah, that's fine. We're using the attack action. Can chance be used to on 5e. Yeah, that's fine. Good, confirmed. Couldn't be just confirmed in the feats, could it? That would be an easy thing. You have to
it's a
follow
lot
the
of that.
trail.
There's a lot of that.
I suppose if
Creature.
you had the DM screen in front of you, it would say. wouldn't it?
Classic DM stream.
I
Yes.
would have the classic, yeah. Just my digital one. No, so the creature, the giant hulking, you manage to shove it and it slips and falls backwards. As it does, could everybody just make me a perception check, please? I'm going to say, Docs and Lack, you can have advantage.
Ooh, okay.
7.
5.
27.
Oh,
What we
well,
hit? What we hit?
19.
Okay. Docs, only you hear and feel slight tremors under the ground.
Oh, motherfucking Sandworm.
God.
Motherfucking ice worm.
Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? Lack, you're up.
Woo! I see someone lying on the floor. So I run and I shout to my brother, "Springboard!" And he puts his shield out behind him, and I jump bang off the shield, up over his head, and straight down.
Okay. Deck save first
Classic
with your
move, isn't it?
+7.
Yeah,
As long as you don't basically get a nat 1 or 2, you're grand.
Who knows?
We need to,
It was a 5. It was fine.
We need to
Yeah.
name that.
Yeah, that does need a name, doesn't it? An
Something
Imperial-based
lift.
name.
Something lift.
Straight down with advantage.
Yes, it is prone.
21.
Roll damage.
6. 12. And while
12
I'm
points
in
of
there,
damage.
I land on it. I'm gonna spin round with it, hopefully, like opening the wound.
Okay.
How tough it is, so with
Drill,
advantage.
drill kick.
19 to hit.
That will hit.
For another 10 points of damage, and then I will double kick as I spin round off the spear. I'll double kick into its face and push myself back, somersaulting back over my brother.
Okay.
This is to hit. Oh, so close. 27 to hit.
Yep.
For 9 points of damage,
Okay.
and then I'll somersault over the top of my brother. It's just movement. It's just
Yep.
flavored movement. And I will stand. Well, I don't know about the rumble, do I? So
No.
I will go back and slide back to where I started.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. As you move, the creature is going to take a swipe at you
I
with
can't
disadvantage.
because
Oh, you
I
yeah,
have
yeah.
my mobile feet, so
You do have mobile
I
feet.
do that annoying thing. So I was-
Ooh.
That's why I
Just you wait
bounced
till you
off
start fighting more humans with Sentinel.
I got fucked up by them. It's all good.
At this point, let's make sure I update the HP properly. There we go. At this point, you all feel a giant rumbling sound.
Right, who
And
hasn't eaten?
The ice shaking under you, and then you just hear a and bursting out of the ice appears to be
Fucking ice worm.
Ice worm!
It's a motherfucking ice worm. That's my you put that on your soundboard, Johnny.
Ice worm.
Will do. We'll whatchamacall that. Caption that and then get that. Clip it. Thank you. Thanks. All the cool kids. Oh, let's caption it. See, with our old-fashioned captions. And it bursts out in front of you. And I'm going to switch to this so I can see its thing.
Boy, am I glad I moved those extra squares. Fuck me.
Wow. Okay. We'll get to that. First things first. Sixsmith.
Make a handsome check. Passed. Nat 12.
It is going
Already
to take a bite at you.
And
Duck, brother, duck.
A little chompy chomp.
can I use my has he got to do a saving throw? Can I use my
Nope.
passion G? Oh,
No, but he has. Jeez Louise.
Good shout, though.
It's a very good shot. A 27 to hit,
Mm-hmm.
which does.
That's gonna hurt. That's what that's gonna do.
It is going to hurt. 45 points of piercing,
wow!
plus 13 points of fire damage.
Whoa!
And
Wait, I'm too scared. I'm not listening. You know when you get scared and you stop being able to listen? How many
No.
points in total?
how,
58. Can you also? Oh, you are also now grappled.
Me. Okay.
Yes, as you are essentially, this thing bursts up, taking Sixsmith with it in its mouth as it climbs out, and it is now towering a good 35, 40 feet above you as it's looking down. Icy water kind of hanging off, and icicles shattering. These kind of large, spiny almost kind of faux wings appearing and just fluttering like butterfly wings on the side of its head. Ripper, you are up.
Well, that was unexpected. Let me. I guess I'll. Does someone think they can take the Yeti out, or should we get rid of that and then?
I'm not going to focus on the Yeti on my turn because I've got an idea. I've got a cunning plan.
I think if you can get the Yeti out of the way, I do think.
All right.
It's a cunning plan that entirely depends on one dice roll.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no problems with that.
I will then move. Can I move to the square that's to the top left of Octavius?
Oh, yeah, of course you can. That's 5, 10, 15, 20. So you'll need to make a dex save of 10, please.
Yeah, that's absolutely. No, so you haven't moved me fully.
Top right, top left of Octavius, you said.
Maybe mine's just not updated. I'll make a dex save. Yeah, 18.
Okay, you're fine.
I think my foundry's crashed. Then I will attack the Yeti from there, please.
Okay, go for it. You have advantage, it is still prone.
Okay. 23.
How would you like to kill it?
Lovely.
Wow.
Oh well. I got 11 points. Is that enough to take it out?
Oh, it had 1, yeah.
I like to think that
How frustrating.
Ripper will run at it and then probably in comical fashion like and like try to do the thing he saw Docs do by stable himself. put his spear like almost like an
Into
ice
the
hockey
Yeti.
stick and it just goes into the Yeti.
Stop poking it, it's already dead.
And as you do the others slide in, you just manage to rip its femoral artery in its leg, and you just see kind of this red blood gushing out onto the ice as the creature roars, and you see it exhale one last frosted breath.
And then over Octavius' shoulder, I want to poke my spear at the thing, please.
Okie day.
20 to hit.
That hits.
7 points of damage.
Okie day.
And then I will. What's the word? I'll use a bonus. Apollo Master bonus attack.
Okie day.
Let's see if that hits. 13.
Misses. So the first one you manage to get up between part of its carapace. As you bring it around again, you just bounce off, and you are a very lucky boy.
Always.
Faeza.
Yes.
Yep.
So I got Toots to carve out some ice in my last round.
Yep.
So I'm going to catapult that at the ice worm.
Okie day.
Nice.
That's what we're going to call that. So, yeah, let's do that then.
Okay, just.
He needs a dex save of 16.
Okay, I'm just thinking out because you're throwing ice. Obviously, catapult is a
But it's bludgeoning damage.
bludgeoning.
It's
Yeah,
bludgeoning, yeah.
yeah, I'll allow it. It's fine. Dex save.
Uh-huh. Yeah, 16. Oh, sorry, I cast the damage by accident. Didn't mean to do that. Ignore that roll on counter it. whatever.
Take it.
Gets an 18.
Takes half.
Okay. Okay, let's cast that. Oh, take that off. I forgot to make a note of what that
It's
damage
okay,
was.
so
That
5
damage is-
points of bludgeoning.
Oh, you got it, did you? Okay, cool. That's
Yeah. Okay, because it's
okay,
hot.
great. And then great. And I'm going to stay where I am, but I'm going to use bonus action to tell Toots to carve out some more fucking ice. But I've got an extra attack.
Yep, use it then.
So I'm going to use.
Oh, but you cast a spell this turn. So you get an extra attack if you take the attack action. So you get
It
2
isn't
a spell is
that
not an attack action. Really annoyingly, no. Because a
Aw.
spell, yeah, Yeah, it's why your spells are more powerful. But it says if you want to shoot your crossbow bolt or whack something with your stick or a sword, you can do that twice. But if you're casting a spell, you only get one action.
Yeah, I still haven't got the hang of that. It is a bit
Okay.
confusing.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. In which case, yeah, I'm gonna come. 15, 20, 25. Oh yeah, I'm gonna come forward 10 foot or down. Sorry, south 10 foot, and Toots will move south 10 foot as well. But she's gonna carve out some more ice.
Okay. Consider it done.
Thank you. And I think that's probably it for now.
Docs. You are muted.
I have a question about the command spell.
Yes.
Is there a logical limit as to?
I think
Where?
it has to be able to understand you.
That makes. Do I speak Iceworm?
Take a nature check.
Nature.
I'll let you have this as a free action.
16.
You do not speak Iceworm.
Fine. You're going to run. Well, not run. Walk. Well, you
Okay.
know, 30 feet. Yeah, my movement, which is.
Okay.
My movement
30
is
feet.
30 feet, isn't it?
Yes. 30 feet. We'll get you to there.
35 feet, but yeah.
You've got 35 feet movement.
Yes.
Then I'll move the extra 5. So you're
Thank
now
you.
5 feet away from the creature.
So what I would like to do. Oh, so I forgot the basic.
Make
part of
a
my
dex.
plan.
You need to make a dex save first because you've
yeah.
just moved a long way.
Ability check, right there.
Yep. No, dex save.
Oh, so,
Well, I mean, it'd be even better than that, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah. So that's fine. You'll definitely
no,
pass.
same.
Same thing.
the die wanted what the die wanted. So what I wanted to do before I started running was to try and carry the Yeti corpse with me and use it as bait for the worm. But I go, look at this! Hey, you know.
Hockey day. Make a. I love it. I love it. Make a strength check to see if you could do that whilst travelling, because technically carrying a creature would give you half movement, but if you get a good
Okay.
strength score, I'm going to allow it.
Saving throw? No, ability check.
Ability check, just plain strength.
22.
That'll do it. Nat 20. I'll allow that. Yeah, you get there with a corpse on your shoulder. Well,
Yeah.
a headless corpse on your shoulder.
Yeah, just sort of really trying to get the attention of the worm, spraying blood everywhere. Just, I'm
Okay.
happy to use my action for this because I walked full distance carrying a corpse.
Okay. In that case, make. I'm just going to call it a persuasion check. We'll say your persuasion check is going to see how persuasive you are.
Could I use insight instead?
No.
No. It's persuasion. Fine. There we go. Oh God.
The dice want what the dice want, I believe you said. As we tell the story, you believe you're doing your best. We'll find out what happens.
The ice worm clearly wants Sean.
That creature's dead. So, Octavius, for your first round in combat.
Yay! I'm going to try and polymorph the worm into a mouse.
Interesting.
So it needs to make a DC 16 Wisdom save, please.
Come on. Does your flash of genius affect them minus? Can you do it minus, Christine?
You can't do minus. It's to add it to one of your colleagues.
Such a shame.
It fails.
Yes. Oh my God! Yes, this is so exciting.
And then
It's basically the next thing that hits it. It will
So
turn back
as-
into a worm, but it takes
Oh,
all the
okay,
carryover.
okay,
It
that's
takes
worth
all the
knowing.
carryover damage.
I don't want to hit it though.
So as you see this
In a
giant
bag of holding.
frost worm
I could
just
do that.
turn
Yeah.
into a mouse, did you say?
Yes.
Someone catch my
Into
brother.
a mouse. It drops instantly, but So does Six, who was 40 foot in the air, suspended in its mouth, and now falls
wait, I've got
40
Featherfall.
feet.
Wait, I've got Featherfall. as
That is a
reaction.
reaction. That is a reaction.
Yes,
Reaction.
casting
You're finally
Featherfall.
using Featherfall. Yes.
Okay. Well, that stops you taking 9 points of damage there, Six.
Nobody touched the worm. Should we not?
Well, I can put it in the bag of holding and
holding.
it will suffocate in 10 minutes. Hello. Well,
Yeah, but if
no,
it
wait,
if
no.
it no, because it will
It'll take damage first.
it'll take the damage from suffocating and then turn back into a worm, which is too big for the bag of holding, and pop back out.
And would break open the bag of holding.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we'd lose the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Can I put just its head in there? So
Sure.
That, like,
I mean,
so
the
that,
head
like,
is
then
still...
the tail comes out.
Can I?
It's not too.
Can we just
On your
carry it as a
turn?
I
pet?
just can't.
We're
I
not
just
breaking initiative order here. So,
can't we
On your
just like?
What are you asking?
I was gonna suggest maybe get a mug and put it over the top because everyone's got their own mug because I'm always making them tea.
And
What?
leave it and run away.
That's
Um,
such
no,
a
just-
like household like result to like how
Yeah.
to
you are
cure a
no
mouth.
It
longer
works.
prone.
Can I? I've
it
got
is
an
your
idea.
turn.
I've got an
On
idea.
your turn, you can do it. I'm overrolling you all. Shut up. You're in initiative. It's Sixsmith's turn.
It's fun to chat about
We
what
can
we're
still
going to
chat
do.
about
though.
what we want to
sure
do.
it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Johnny's just mad because we fucked up his monster.
I'm not mad.
Exactly the same way he would fuck up another DM's monster.
Absolutely.
So it's fair as
Nice
fair.
one, Brad.
And I'm going to do what the DM always does to me. It's fine.
So who's on? So whose turn is it? Did you say it was mine and I'm prone?
It is your turns. You're not prone because as you were falling 40 feet through the air, Faeza looked up at you and you cast a spell and you are floating down, which also stops you landing on the worm,
Yes.
hurting it and turning it back into a worm.
Yes, good
Oh.
work. Which is exactly what you wanted to do. Okay, I'm just going to gently take an item that the mouse couldn't escape from and plop it on the top of it.
Okie day.
Like, let's say a mug. One of Faye's
Sure,
mugs.
you stick a mug on top of it.
I gently place the mug on top of it.
And put your foot on top of it so it can't move.
Yeah,
Just-
it's not going to move a mug, is it? I know it's
In the
hard,
sake
but
of fairness, whilst we're doing this, Brad, can you look up a mouse's stat block for me, please? Lack.
Well,
Oh,
lots
hold
of
on,
them.
hold on, hold
Can
on.
we-
I assume that's just an action to do that.
That is your action to
Okay.
put a mug on it. Yeah.
You can
So
do
you
some
have
things.
a bonus action.
And a move.
Yeah, okay. Well,
I got
let's
that for
think
you
about
then.
this then, because this is a good opportunity not to have this mouse come back as an ice monster. Okay. I want to.
I've
There's more-
got stat block, by the way.
No, it's fine. I'm going to come to you for a question in a minute when it's the creature's
I
turn
sort
again.
of know what the question is, but okay. Yeah. I have a really nice idea. Why can't it be my turn after?
Not retconning it.
I should have turned it into something else.
Who's next, by the way, in the initiative?
Is Lack.
Okay.
It's me next.
I don't know. I've just got some extra. I don't want to let this opportunity go. Let me see what sort of family bonus action. Oh, I'll use my second wind.
Sure.
Bonus action, just to make sure.
So we need
Good
to make
plan.
sure it doesn't take cold damage, don't we? I don't know.
So
Mm.
I get
Pop the
10,
cube on top.
I get 10 points of
Yeah.
10 points of damage. 10 points of healing back.
Okay.
Yeah, just double checking. Yes. Okay, then that's my go, and I will. Yeah. Okay, and I'll just sort of offer it to Lack.
Okay. Lack, your turn.
I'm going to try and get a sheet. I'm going to ask for a sheet of paper, rip it out of my brother's book,
Yeah.
slide it under the cup.
In fact, I'll let you take the whole book. Take the whole book. Do you think
Sure.
that's easy? Yeah.
Just make a dex check for me. We're going to do a contested. Brad, what is a mouse's dex score for me?
Mouse's dex score is a +1 at 13.
Not
Okay.
a save, is it? It's just
No, it's
a-
contested roll. 20.
This one. Oh, jeez Christ.
Oh my god.
Got lucky.
It was quick. It was quick. It was quick.
The mouse escapes from under you and is starting to scuttle off.
It's
So how
okay.
does this work in D&D? Because he is only sliding a piece of paper underneath it.
Yeah, but you got to. It's like when you go to pick up a spider, you got to try and do the lift and get it without it.
Slide it straight under like that, especially on the ice, the slippery ice.
Cool.
There's
Well, when
no
you're DMing
way.
an ice worm turned into a mouse, I will allow
Slide
you
it.
to call
It's
the shots
okay.
on
It
it.
hasn't moved
I
anywhere
just
yet.
want to
It's
ask
moved on
Matt
its
how he
turn.
would have done it.
mouse
'Cause
run
you would have
away.
just put a,
Let the
you
mouse-
would have just put a sheet of paper under a.
I'm gonna go. The mouse is running
Nice.
away. Let's get on with our thing, and I'll start walking towards. Where were we heading towards? The cave, isn't it?
The cave, yeah.
So I'll start
Well-
heading towards the cave.
You were heading towards what were you thought rocks that turned
yeah.
out to be yetis.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, fine.
Right. Well, misread that by a mile.
Wasn't there a cave around here somewhere?
But
Some
hold
couple
on,
of rocks
also,
somewhere.
I just don't know the mechanics of how this works. If it has escaped, it can't move anywhere because it's on its. It can only
No,
move
no,
on
it's
its
still in
side.
that square. It's not moved.
Yeah, so
it is
do you
just
have a bonus
it's
action, Dan, that you can use to
Yeah.
put it back in?
We'll probably try and grab it again, can't I?
Yeah.
I've got like 100
You've got
goes.
loads of arms and stuff. Put it back under.
Loads of arms.
It's
I
got
haven't
2
got
arms
yet,
currently.
I've only
Because
got
it'll
my
only
2
be able
arms.
to do something, and trust me, look at Johnny's face. It will do something on its turn. So if we can do something
Yeah.
for
Well,
that,
I'll try and grab it then.
Okay.
gently, of
So now-
course.
Gently, yes, with doing no damage.
Okay, with a bone stack. So, okay, call it another dex.
14.
Oh, you're
Oh,
attacking.
dex. Well, no, I'm trying to grab, but I used my attack because I thought that was a good way of doing it. If you said opposed dex, I'll do dex.
Okay, it's fine. Well, yeah, you can take a dex. Your dex score's probably better. I'll be nice and let you keep whichever one's higher.
But pretty much the same, 15.
Okay.
Can I give you Flash of Genius to give you +4 to the roll?
It's not a save.
It's
it's
an
a
ability check.
Oh, in that
It's-
case, yes, you can.
There you go.
Yes. Yes.
You pick up the mouse.
Hold it gently.
Can you mark off a flash of genius, please,
I
Christine?
can call it George.
You have a mouse called George. You are holding it in your hand, yep?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, you're not putting it back
Oh,
in?
by the way, I'm going to be ready that if it looks like it's going to turn back into an ice worm, I'm going to luzz it. I'm going to yeet it as far as I freaking can.
Do you have any held actions left, or actions left you could
Do you know
hold?
what? I could actually. I genuinely could. So I could.
Are you going to
hold my
use a
other
key
act-
point?
I don't need to. I've got my bonus action to do another.
You used a
unarmed
bonus
attack.
action to pick it up.
No, I got 2 attacks around. and
When
I
you
can
take
use
an
a bonus
attack action, you don't have 2 actions around. You used your action to pick it up.
Alright,
and
I'll
then
use a
bonus
key
action to pick
point.
it up.
I'll use a key point to ready to yeet the motherfucker if it decides to turn into an ice worm.
Acceptable.
Because
Cool.
I think that's a valid expenditure of a key point to not be crushed by an ice worm.
Good strategy. We come back to the mouse. Bradley,
Yes.
could you just read the immunities and resistances of the mouse for me out loud?
What immunities and resistances?
Right. The mouse does not have warm winter clothing and is not
It's in my
Arctic.
hands. I'm holding it.
I
Keeping
mean,
it
technically, it takes a point of exhaustion. It doesn't take damage.
Yes.
That's it, it's exhaustion, no damage.
Yes.
So it gets a disadvantage on its
It would
saves.
take
It's the
cold
best thing
damage.
any of us has ever done.
It's his. To be fair, it is his ruling. He does what he likes.
He would only take 1 point of cold damage. What's its HP?
1.
Oh,
Or, well, it's
okay.
1d4 minus 1, so
Roll a d4 minus 1.
Get a 4. Come on, Brad.
So carryover means if we get it to half health, it'll be at half health, or is that
No.
if it takes 1 point of damage,
It's
it
the
takes 1 point of damage?
it was on health.
Oh, no.
It has,
It has
1
one
health.
So it
The dice
died.
tell the story. So as he picks it up, you see the mouse starting to convulse and change, and it is yeeted. Make a strength check, athletics check, please. Is how far you can throw it. Oh wait, you can use your wisdom. Oh no, that's only when you've got your arms
only
out.
when I've got my arms.
Oh, I had such a good plan. I was going to turn into a bird and fly as high as I possibly could.
Yeah, that'd have been great, man.
That's 20.
No,
No, it
it
would have
fucking
taken cold
throw it.
damage anyway.
Okay.
I know, but I
can't
would have had
remember
3
maths.
turns if it had got 3 HP or something.
I'm going to call it 5, 10, 15, 20 feet away. You throw this mouse, and you all just see. Like, why is Lack throwing the mouse? And as it's bubbling, just. It pulls back into
As it-
like a
as it
massive
goes, I'll
ice
shout,
worm.
Saf, run away!
And it
What did you call it,
crashes into
Dan?
the snow.
The mouse?
George.
George
Does
Saffron
it-
is his
Why are you
name.
making me
George
sad,
Saffron.
George?
Does it get any damage from crashing into the ice?
George Saffron.
Oh, yeah. How
Does it?
higher up did you throw it?
Oh, we need to do some parabolic maths now.
I
20
know,
feet.
I know. How high do you think you could throw? Dex base, score of 20. I mean, that's a pretty good score. I'll say 30 feet, so that's 5d6. No, 3d6. Sure. 3d6.
Featherfall on it, Christine.
Huh? I'm not
I mean, the plus
Alright.
side is that we got 6 out of the grapple,
Yes.
so that's that's a massive win.
That is a massive win. An unbelievable win. It take another 6 points of damage, which all spends. And there is a giant bloody salmon there. Ripper! Salmon, ice worm.
I will. Let me step in. Let me step next to Lack. Sorry, no, next to Six. Just so, and below the bird, just so I'm sort of in
Okay.
the front line-ish.
Easily done on half movement, carefully stepping.
And then I will touch. I will touch Six, and I will heal him for 20 points using my lay hand.
Okie doke.
And that will be the end of my thing.
Oh, what did you give me for lay hands?
Phaser.
Hello.
20.
I'm going to shoot some catapults at him, at the ice worm.
Go for it.
Cool. Thank you very much. Hold the line caller. There we go. So, and I get extra attack, so I can do twice with crossbow. Just as well, because that was a 10. That was terrible.
So first one just
That was
pings
perfect.
off and misses.
Second one, please do better. Yeah, it was a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits, roll damage.
Cool. Thank you very much. That is going to be a 8.
8 points of piercing damage.
Yep.
Okay, whew, testing my maths.
And I'm going to use my bonus action. What should I do with my bonus action? I think I'm going to branding smite, maybe. Yeah, I'm going to cast branding smite on a crossbow. Ready. Have ready.
Good times. Good times, that's a good plan.
Cool. And then 4, no, she can't get close enough. Okay.
I mean,
Actually, no, I think she could. She's got 40 feet of movement.
I'm sorry to do this to you, but you've used your bonus action to cast Branding Smite.
Oh yeah, I did, didn't I? No, but she can move.
She can move, she can't take an
She
action.
just can't take any actions. So
I
I'm just
thought-
thinking if I get her a bit closer, the next
Okay.
time I can use her for something. So I'm going to move her next to Octavius, please.
Okie doke.
Slow it down. So
5,
that's 20
10,
foot, which is
15.
half movement, so she doesn't
Yeah.
have to do the dex thing.
That's absolutely fine. Docs. You're up with Octavius on deck.
So I am going to. I still think the Yeti thing is a good idea. I know the first time round it had something in its mouth,
good
but
idea.
I think if I slide the Yeti at it while it's not got prey in its mouth, it might think it's decent food. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. I'm going to let you make me a pitch as to why you think wisdom is the skill to roll on this.
Well, I was a ranger before I was a cleric, and I learned that most animals don't actually care about the killing, they just want food. And easier food that's not dangerous is usually more attractive than
Especially ones that
dangerous
turn
food.
into mice and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be very confused by what's happened to it as well, so it's like, oh, is this worth it? So I'll just lob a massive Yeti that it probably hates and knows more as food, recognizes it as food more than us.
Okay, sure. I will now let you use wisdom and a wisdom ability check to see how effective this is.
Thank you.
I mean, you could technically do animal handling. It's basically the same thing.
Yeah, sure. Animal
Yeah,
handling.
there you go. Okay, let's handle this animal.
That's got to be the most unused skill. Like in.
Oh god,
anything
13. I
listen
mean,
to.
it's
Okay.
yeah. I'm still throwing at it. I'm still throwing the Yeti at it.
Okay.
So
You use your action to throw or slide.
sort of, make sure it gets as close as possible to its mouth, so it just has it
It
right
will
there.
definitely get there. Are you choosing to throw it or to slide it?
Slide. I don't want it to think it's a threat.
Okie day. You slide it through. Octavius.
Okay. I am going to hold my action.
Yes.
It's going to expend a slot, a big slot. gonna hold my action to cast Wall of Fire if it doesn't eat the Yeti.
Okay. Okay.
So that's a full slot gone. And if it eats the Yeti... Oh, no. Regardless if it eats the Yeti or not, I'm going to cast Wall of Fire after its turn. Can I hold an action to do that?
After its turn, you're going to cast it.
After its turn, I'm going to cast Wall of Fire.
Sure.
Okay, cool.
Sixsmith, you are up. Like you're on deck.
How big is this in comparison to us?
It's about 40 to 50 feet high and over 100 feet long.
So what would that be considered in D&D terms? Is it
It is
Gargantuan.
large, or is it bigger than large?
It is
it's
gargantuan.
much bigger than large, yeah.
I'm just checking what my
Or huge.
maneuvers I can do. Right. I'm gonna try and throw a hand axe at it from where I am.
Go for it.
17 to hit.
Is exactly its AC, so that hits.
So that's 9 points of slashing on the first one.
So as you throw that first hand axe, just doing some quick maths, you see it kind of lodge in, and where it lodges in, you see a splash of kind of greenish, yellowish liquid come off it, that as it drops to the ice just sizzles.
So have we hurt it?
Okay,
Oh god.
probably
okay.
don't want to be near that thing.
It's like that big stinky toad that we fought that one time.
Yeah, that didn't go well. That
24 to hit on the second hand axe.
That hits.
And that's a further 12 points of slashing.
That definitely hits it. And again, you see further parts of this kind of yellowy, orangey substance hit the ground and burn the ice. That's your 2 attacks.
Yeah, I think. Let me just see what I can do with these. Okay, I'll add a Okay, yeah, fair enough. I'll use a distracting strike at the same time. So while I hit it with my second hand axe, I do an additional D8.
Yep.
So I do an additional 7 points on top of the 12 points, and I lay a distracting strike on it, which means that the next attack roll against the target by an attacker other than me has advantage if the attack is made before the start of my next turn.
Cool.
So you can have advantage.
Good move.
oh, nice move.
And then that's my go.
Plaque.
I will take a 5-foot step in and throw my spear. Having seen my brother, we've done this move before. He throws his hand axe, and while they're looking, I throw it at his eye. Advantage. 26. Thank God for the advantage.
Definitely gonna hit.
Nice
Roll damage.
work. That is not versatile, so it's that. Why did it do that?
Oh, nice.
That has added those two together for some reason.
Together.
Yeah.
I think I can only throw it one-handed, so it's 9 points. of
Yeah,
damage.
9 points. Cool.
And it gets into its eye, and then I hold my hand up.
Well, as you throw it, you see it hit its eye, it goes in, and you don't see the eye kind of blink, and as you're looking up, you kind of look at the other one, and you see its eye is kind of vestigial and sealed over, and it doesn't really seem to be moving or looking through them.
No, it's blind. Okay, I'll throw it at its ear. Whoosh, and I throw it as it comes back. I throw it for an
Okay,
ear.
go for it.
I mean, I don't know what its ear looks like. Go, heaven's promise. No, I don't know what its ear looks like. So
This time it bounces off the carapace and does not manage to
comes
pierce.
back to me, and I will move back 40 foot.
Okay. Now it is the creature's turn. What was your roll earlier, Docs? It was a 13. So this thing does not have great intelligence. It's going to make an intelligence check.
Oh yes. Come on, be stupid.
Do it,
Be smart.
do it.
Oh.
It kind of looks around and it's seeing spears. They don't really seem to be bothering it that much. and it just kneels down and is going to spend this round. You see it in one movement, takes the Yeti and just swallows it.
Nice.
That's its turn this
Thank
time
you.
around. Ripper.
Lovely.
Full. It's full.
Yeah, nice one, Jeffrey.
So, what do we want to do off the back of this? Like,
It just
running?
meant it wasn't going to eat anybody.
I think it's just the one turn. We
feel
should
like
maybe throw the other
maybe
Yeti.
we just keep using this advantage to get the fuck away.
When we hit it with the... Yeah, because the last thing we want to do is get its blood when we kill it onto the ice, and then it'll melt the ice, and then we're fucked. So, which I assume is that.
Are we on the island though? We are on the island, so if it melts, we're not going to fall into.
Oh,
the...
yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, sorry.
So it came through the
I
soil
was
of
just
the.
imagining it on the ice.
Johnny, did it come through the soil of the island or next?
As far as you know. As far as you know, yeah.
Or maybe we just got on the island
Hmm.
coastline, whatever that was. I mean, getting away might not be a bad idea. We could throw the other Yeti at it.
You were the fucking
Just
Yeti
keep
thrower.
feeding it.
I'm gonna. I guess
Or-
the thing is, like, I can keep it at bay with my spear, with my glaive. Sorry.
Yeah.
So
I
basically,
mean, I've still got another branding smite charged up,
Mhm.
ready for a catapult as well. So we can do some damage.
And how much
get
damage
away.
has it taken already?
Yeah,
It
that's
looks-
a good question to ask. What is it?
I'll let you make a perception check.
Okay.
I don't think it's taken a whole lot.
Who's taking a perception check? It's,
17.
Joffrey was.
Okay.
So as Docs, as you look, I mean, you can definitely see a few not scales, but a few chunks of carapace missing. It seems mostly unbothered. It's definitely taken some damage. It doesn't look like it's, frothing around going, oh, or anything quite yet.
Then maybe we should GTFO.
by the way, Bradley, do you want to do your wall of fire? Because I know you said after it has gone.
Has it had its turn?
Yeah,
It
Just
has
then.
its turn.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, Wall of Fire.
Okay.
Where's my drawing tool? And that. Oh, one sec. I can't remember the dimensions. 60 feet
feet high,
long,
isn't
20 feet high.
Or 20 feet high.
Yeah, so
120 feet high. That's bonkers.
60 feet long. So. Oh, that's a square. That's not right. Oh, it is right, but I can't.
Yeah, I would recommend just using the pencil and we'll imaginate it,
But one sec, and then I can.
which is
I can-
animating with our imagination.
I can draw a line between them using this. Give me a second.
Okay, whilst you're drawing that, we'll say
Yeah,
that
well-
absolutely pops off. Ripper, it is still your turn, I believe.
Right, I will, as the gamers, the MLG of us know the term peeling. I'm gonna hold my action to basically peel for everybody. So
I thought you had a rigorous face moisture routine.
Terrible.
well, part of
I
that
don't
is
know what
getting
this
a
means.
regular peel actually to make sure you
What?
get rid of all the dead skin.
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Fair.
but
Rejuvenate it.
what does
I don't know what it means
peeling
either,
mean?
Christine.
What does it
It's
mean
like
in video
peeling.
games?
If you peel for your backline, that's where when they go to get attacked, you'll come.
Is
in
that
and
legal in
make
this
sure
country?
Yeah. Make sure
Right.
you come in and protect them. So I'm gonna use my reaction. Also,
Yeah.
might be called the Reverse Phalanx. Right.
Okay.
So we're basically gonna hold my spear out, and when everyone starts moving backwards, then I'll move backwards and sort of. If we want to.
Okay. So essentially, you're holding your action. That if people are moving behind you, you'll
No, I'm
essentially
holding
be
my
like,
action to basically, if it steps through,
yeah, to attack
I-
it.
yeah, I can keep it at bay.
Give it a whack.
Yeah.
Sure thing. Doc, so you see this giant wall of flames appear in front of you.
Yes, I think I'll sound the retreat. On me, run.
I feel like you would have a horn of some kind. I don't know. Do you have some kind of
Is it a
instrument
replaceable
you can
horn?
Wait, I
Whatever
think
it is.
I've got.
use? That's it. Yeah.
Retreat! Retreat!
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. I don't know why.
That's definitely the edit we need. Legolas making that sound.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I will. Yeah, I will move 30 feet back.
Let's see. Okay, can you just make me a dex save, please? DC 10.
Yep, of course. Yeah, 19.
You're fine.
I suppose I could. I'd rather not go too far, so I'll also hold an action. And should it come through the wall of flames, I will bolt it.
Okie day. Okie day. Octavius, it is your turn.
Did I have my go though?
Oh, sorry,
Oh,
Faeza, have I missed you?
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
you might
sorry,
have done.
Faeza, you'll go.
That's all right. Can I shoot my crossbow with the
Of course you may.
with the branding smite? Thanks
Go for
very
it.
much.
My
What am I
apologies.
meant to? It's okay. So that is dirty 20.
That'll hit. Roll your damage.
So it's piercing damage, which is 1d8 plus 4, which is 11, and then the branding smite damage. Come on, come on. Which is a nice 7.
7 radiant.
Radiant, yeah, if that has any
Okay.
effect. You know,
It definitely hits. Yeah.
marvelous. And then I'll use my extra attack to have another crossbow. Hang on a second. Where's my I'd like. No, that's fine. So yeah, then I'll use my extra attack to cast another crossbow,
Go for it.
which is a nice 17.
Which hits. Roll damage.
Which gives us another 7 piercing
Ooh.
damage.
Good turn.
Okay. So that hurts him a bit. And then
Okay.
as are we all making our way north as a party? Is that what's happening?
Well, yeah, I thought of. I imagine we're moving in the direction that we were moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
You were
Cool,
headed
cool.
north, essentially. Yes.
Cool. In which case, Toots is going to make 20 foot up to Faeza, and Faeza's gonna jump on her back.
Cool.
And we'll be ready to hightail it out of there a bit quicker than Faeza on her own little legs.
No problem. For the sake of argument, I'm just going to leave Faeza's token where Toots was and make Toots disappear for the moment. Just so we
Cool.
can see that Faeza is there. Good. Right. Octavius, now you're up 6 on deck.
Okay, I'm going to use my action to make my bird corporeal, summon it. I'm going to summon it
Yeah.
right in front of the thing's face.
Yep.
So it needs to make a dex saving throw.
4.
4. Okay, so it takes. Oh my god, why is it so hard to find pet stuff on D&D Beyond?
I've got that with Steel Defender as well. We're playing the butt.
Yeah, I've got that with Warhorse stats for Treacle.
Mm.
So difficult. Best pet in the game.
Summon wildfire.
Yes, boss. I'll take this thing, boss. You just call me out.
There it is, 2d10.
1 hit.
Taking 14 fire damage.
Okay. So as you summon your bird, you see the flash of explosion. You can't actually quite see what's happening because it's kind of beyond the flames.
Okay. And then I basically, with my bonus action, command my bird to distract it. And it sort of make it fly around its face and like... And basically I'm going to... That's going to be its...
That'll give it disadvantage on perception checks and things to figure out what the hell's going on.
Okay, yeah.
Unless it has another thing that it says in
Yeah,
there.
I'm happy with that. I mean,
Okay.
I was going to have it do like a check or something, but that works just as well.
But it's pretty distracting. Ooh, actually, you'll see what happens.
Oh.
You'll see what happens.
No, it's too late. It's too late. I know the problem. Damn you.
Uh-oh.
Hey! You know.
It's fucking bland.
Sixsmith, you are up. Everyone so far is hightailing it north.
Yeah, I'm gonna join them, but I'm gonna use my long jump. Just to
Okay.
sort of make it to the sort of as far as I can safely. So I'm not so far.
10.
ahead of you, stupid.
So it's 10 feet run, and then you get 60 feet.
Yes. Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. You're off the map, basically. I'm going to put you at the top
Okay.
of the map for the sake of argument. But you are off the map. As you
Octavius,
just
are you
see...
moving on your turn, by the way, as well.
Who, me?
No, Octavius.
He hasn't
Oh,
moved
sorry.
on my screen.
Oh, sorry. Thanks for a reminder. Yeah, just 15 feet, nice and softly catch you, monkey.
Okay, so yeah, 60, you need to make a dex save, just DC 10, as you run and jump, and you just see him leap into the air, disappear a little bit into the foggy snow, and then you hear him land with a loud crack onto the thing. Not a dangerous crack, just a loud, cool crack.
14.
You are fine. Yes. Lack, you are up.
Well, I'm seeing my brother Scarp as should, but my endeary brother from another mother is still there. So I'm gonna hang where I am
Mm-hmm.
and hold on to a spear attack, and I will be ready to run.
Okie
You know,
doke.
basically, I'm gonna throw my spear and run away once everyone is clear. So I'm peeling for Ryan. Is that correct? Is that what I'm doing there, buddy?
Yeah.
Yep,
basically.
peeling's the right word. Peeling's the right
Yeah.
word.
Peeling for me.
It's a very appealing plan. Anybody? No.
I'm down
so-
with the kids. That's all I'm
So
saying.
cool. I believe I'm street. So as...
Technically,
That's your turn then.
Peeling's like a 20-year-old term at this point.
Is it?
Early WoW days.
Yeah.
Do not remember that one. But you know, that's old age. It brings with it memory loss and receding hairlines, which I'm fine with. As you stay there, essentially, this giant creature finishes its delicious snack of Yeti meat. Thank you, Docs. And with nothing else around it, it seems to just completely ignore the bird as though it's not there.
As if it can't see the birds.
As if it can't see. And well, Ripper, you'd see it. Just let's get this right. 5, 10, 15, 20 feet. Just
Okay,
moves.
No, wait. Before it gets within 10 feet of me,
Yeah,
I would like to use my reaction.
go for it.
Basically, sentinel attack it.
Go for it.
Yeah,
Come
and
on,
I
baby.
held my guiding bolt as well.
Sure.
What?
So
What?
you miss.
No way. That.
So
So,
it
this,
can
so
move.
I'm looking at the dice. It's cocked in the corner on the 18, and it's giving me a 2. That's fucking bollocks.
D&D Beyond, it does not love you. You can release your guiding bolt.
No guiding bolt, sorry, but bolt. What's the name of the bolt?
Firebolt.
No.
Crossbow bolt.
Oh yeah, it is guiding bolt.
Oh, okay.
No.
Guiding bolt. So level 1 spell.
Who's got the high
But I'm
dexterity?
casting at level 3.
Joffrey or Ryan?
Go for it.
Um,
Who's higher in initiative, Ripper?
Oh, it's a shame.
Hmm.
How do I cast level 3 on?
Foundry.
Yeah.
There is a way. I cannot remember what it is.
Oh, I think the foundry is not updated when I change the spells.
No, you would have to manually report it in when you do that. So you just roll it on D&D Beyond.
Does it
It's
take?
alright, we can come back to the damage in a second.
I kind of know the
Plus
answer
8.
to the question, but does it take any fire damage when it moves through the wall of fire?
Well, as I was about to say, before Ryan so rudely tried to use his abilities that he's able to use because of his class,
Thank you very much. Less tone next time, though.
that also missed.
Excellent.
You just see these bolts streak out as Ripper just kind of ricochets off, slightly taken back by the moment, the fact that it just seems to be sitting with its mass in the wall of flame. This giant
Motherfucker.
flame that you've seen repelling things, it does not seem at all bothered by it.
Motherfucker.
However, you do notice the ice under the wall melting. That is its turn. It's going to move up, and then it sees... Well, I'm going to roll a d4. Ripper. 1, 2, goes for you. 3, 4, it's the Yeti on the floor.
Terrible, but
That was pretty sick.
I appreciate the rhyme. I don't appreciate the roll.
I can appreciate
all
the
public.
rhyme because he's not
Right.
attacking.
One or a 2, a Yeti for you.
3, 4 knock on your door. No, sadly, my friend, not this time. As it moves towards you and is going to take a bite attack at you. What, a 22 to hit? 46 points.
Wow.
Well, it's not giving me the split there. There we go. 31 points of piercing, 8 points of fire damage as you are now grappled.
Oh, shite.
Ripper, it is your turn. You are in the maw of a giant gaping worm.
Great. I
Woof.
guess
I feel like the
to
words
try
there
and-
didn't line up correctly.
I guess I need to try and GTFO.
You certainly can. Let me just change my view because the other view is much easier to read. You can escape on your turn using your action to do so.
I'm gonna have to do that. What check do I need to make?
So this will be a strength check.
Okay, just a straight strength check.
I'm just double reading. In fact, let me just look it up on the official D&D Beyond because I don't feel this is ported very well and I wouldn't want to disadvantage you in any way. If I can spell. There we go. Yes, you're not telling me. Yeah, so that would be a strength check. So that's the same to break out of. No, yeah, strength check.
Okay. Give it a go. 21.
So as it bites down on you and you feel kind of this fiery, piercy pain, you manage to just jab your glaive up a little bit and push yourself back out. It hasn't managed to lift you back up, I will say, so you are still in your place.
Cool. See ya. I'm gonna run.
Okie day. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Ooh, I don't know why it's being so slow to update. And it's going to take a swipe at you with its reaction.
Sure.
Can I give Can
Oh,
I give another?
sorry.
Can I give another What's it? Flash
it's
of
just an
Genius.
attack
Or is
action.
it? Oh, is
Attack
it?
action.
It won't affect my AC.
Yeah, 17 to hit.
That's gonna hit. Yeah. So on the way out, I'll take.
Well, it is a single melee attack. 28 points with the breakdown being 70. Oh, why has that not rolled everything? Hang on. Sorry, for some reason it's not rolled damage. Let's do. There it is. That's better. 34 points. 20. No, that's not better because that's not rolling the whole thing. 34 points of piercing.
Oh well, it doesn't matter. Ripper's down.
Okay, 7 points of fire.
Ripper's down. So I wouldn't have actually moved.
No.
I would have.
Okay, Faeza, your turn.
I'm going to cast Grease, please. Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, so it's going to cover the grounds 10 foot, so it can't run after us.
Where are you casting that?
It's a 10-foot square centered on a point within
Don't
range.
cast it anywhere near Ryan.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't going to. But we've got it's a 10-foot. Can I cast it directly underneath it?
You can. What I'd say without even needing to roll is you see that this creature is much wider than 10 foot.
For fuck's sake.
It is roughly. Oh, let me get my ruler. Yeah, 25 foot across,
Have you got
essentially.
anything to blast the ice under it? Maybe that.
Yeah, I could use Eldritch
That's a good
Blast.
plan.
Well, it
And maybe it
swam
would-
up from underneath us.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway,
That's my
If it goes into the
hesitation.
ice, it'll just swing, yeah. I think it'll be fine.
Any healing items at this point are very helpful too. Any healing spells?
The only ones I've got are touch, and I'm not close enough, and I can't get close enough.
I can do some copium of healing.
I can also go
Sorry.
do some ranged healing on my turn.
Okay. I might do Eldritch Blast on the ice underneath the creature. So the idea trying to crack it and give it.
Technically, it wouldn't. Rules as written, it was not allowed, but I think it's really cool, so I'm going to allow it.
Yay! That's cool.
Because it's like a 5-foot thing, but I think flavour with like Ryan down and stuff as well. I think this is cool enough that I'm going to ignore the rules this once.
Yay! That's okay then. So I'm just
Nice.
gonna cast that then.
Go for
That's
it.
all right. I get two
sure.
beams. Actually, I get 2 beams.
So you get
after
to
fifth
attack
level.
twice.
So So if I can crack at the ground underneath it and then crack one at him, then that works.
Or
right?
you could attack the ice twice and try and create a wider crack or deeper crack. It's up to you.
Above the
I wonder
table.
what other terms we have for a deeper crack.
Oh shush!
I would always go for the
Every
deeper crack.
time.
Make it
Should I
safer.
do that? Okay. I'll do the Eldritch Blast at its feet then.
Okay.
And what do I have to roll to see if that's successful?
So just 2
Spell
attack rolls. Yep. As I
spell-
grab my DM
spell
screen for the
attacks.
DC of ice.
It-
Yeah, just
Is it
2
spell attacks?
2 spell attacks. Yeah.
Okay. How do I cast that? Hold on. Oh, there we go. There's one.
Make a
Ooh,
crack
that's nice.
as deep as a builder's bum.
23 on the first one, and
I mean-
oh, it's even better. It's 26 in a second. So that's
Yeah, I
gotta
doubt
have a
that
call.
DC of ice is higher. Than
Both hits. So roll damage for both of those.
Hang on. I
It'll be
can't. I don't think I
2d10.
can- 2d10. Okay, I'll just
Yeah.
do that.
And I'm going to find the HP of ice.
Roll.
Good luck.
Is that a good luck on the damage or good luck on finding the HP of ice?
Both?
13 damage on the ice. Alright.
I mean, I'd just use the door HP.
Well, actually, ice has its own separate armor class and HP, as listed on the DM screen.
That's impressive.
It is impressive. Thank you, Rhymer the Frost Maiden. So that was 13 points damage. As you all see these 2 points of Eldritch Energy just burst out.
Question.
Go on.
Sorry. Do I do 2 damage rolls because it's 2 hits?
No, so it's 1d10 per damage, per beam, essentially. So the way it scales
yes,
against other
yes,
cantrips
yes,
is, so
yeah,
like
okay.
Firebolt would do
Okay.
2d10 because it only gets 1 attack. With this, each beam only stays at 1d10.
Got it.
So as these 2 beams kind of snake out, they absolutely hit. They definitely more than hit. Ice, for anyone who's interested, has an AC of 13. Smashes into the ice, and you just see these deep fissures opening up in front of it. And you feel like this is a very valid tactic. It's not quite gone all the way through, but it has definitely weakened that ice.
What about the wall of fire?
Well,
Because that's been sat on that ice for a turn as well, for
that's true.
3d8 ice fire
that
damage.
is a... Well, roll me 3d8.
Right.
Winner. Come on.
Oh no, 5d8, sorry.
Win a weird giant ice worm dinner.
16 points of fire damage.
Okay, on top of the 13 for
5d8.
29.
Yeah, wall of fire is fucking nuts, man.
No, but I mean you got.
That's
6
low rolls.
on 5
Yeah,
rolls.
low rolls.
Yeah, and a 2. The ice looks substantially weakened. It could go any moment. One more thing you feel like could tip it over the edge into the crack.
Send a ripper with it.
So Faeza, that's your action.
Yeah. Okay. So sorry, thinking out loud. So I could use my bonus action to cast Sanctuary over Ripper at least.
You can, because you used a cantrip on your main action.
Yes, I did. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to cast Sanctuary over just to try and help you out. So all that means is any creature who targets you with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a Wisdom saving throw, which is a Wisdom 16. And if they fail, they've got to choose a new target or lose the attack.
Cool. I like it.
But I don't think it helps with area. Would cracking ice? That'd be an area effect, wouldn't it? Doesn't help against that, but at least hopefully it will stop you getting bit.
Yeah.
So I'll do that.
Okie dokie. Docs.
So am I muted? I'm always no, I'm not
No,
muted.
you're
No,
not
not.
muted.
So I would I would like to. So Ripper's at 0 hipper, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm going to run towards the ice, shouting something, distracting.
Something.
Something, and I will smash the ice. So what I would like to do is to sort of run, and while I smash the ice, simultaneously grab onto Ripper so he doesn't fall into the ice should this become, a Titanic moment.
Okie day. So make your smash then.
Oh, to the way around. I'm attacking the ice. 11. Jesus Christ.
So you smash down and it doesn't quite pierce, as your priority is making sure that you reach out to Ripper.
Excellent. Very good. So I believe I have bonus actions.
Yes.
Which shall be Spare the Dying. I'm going
Okay.
to cantrip Ripper. Spare the Dying. You touch a living creature that has 0 hit points. The creature becomes stable.
Oh, nice.
So you still have 0 hit points, but you don't have to take death throws.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Okie day. You absolutely do that. Octavius, your turn.
Okay.
Oh, DC 10 Dex save as well, please. Docs, as you travel that distance on the ice.
So you're telling me to? I was like, what for?
Nope, not yet.
16.
You're fine. Octavius.
Well, I'm still a bit umming and ahhing actually, but well, I'm not really. There's basically nothing I can do except heal because it is immune to fire. So I'm gonna healing word Mr. Ripper at 3rd level for 11 plus 1d8 from the bird. That's not a lot. 13 points of healing.
Thank you very much. It's enough to get me up, isn't it?
Better than a kick in the teeth. Okay.
What's your bird doing as well? What's your bird doing, mate?
That was my bonus action, so the bird doing fuck all. For my action, I will use
Thinking time.
gust.
between
I will use
words.
gust to pull Ripper 5 feet towards me.
Ooh.
I do you know what, I'm going to give you an inspiration for that, because that's
Yeah.
a really clever use of the cantrip, and it hasn't got its reaction back yet, so that's super good. You pull him back 5 feet towards you. Ripper is out of this thing's combat range as far as you can tell.
Cool. And then I'm going to move 10 feet north and end my turn.
Okie day. 10 feet north. End your turn. 6, what would you like to do?
I'm not sure what I can do to help from this position.
Can you throw anything 60 feet into the ice?
I
You throw an axe at disadvantage at that range.
can. So I'm hitting the ice, am I? I'm going for the ice.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
It's at disadvantage because of the range.
that's fine. Let me put that in. So that's a 17 to hit the ice.
Yep, that definitely hits.
Do I have to roll damage and stuff as well? How does it work for ice?
Yeah, roll damage. Just roll your axe damage.
It's 11.
So with 11 points, you see essentially Octavius use magic to pull Ripper back. At about the same time, Dox, your side bounces off. You look back to cast your cantrip at Ripper. You just see this axe flying through the air. Just and you hear this spiderweb cracking, and the ice suddenly breaks, and it appears almost as though where the wall of fire is is a demarcation point between land and sea. There's water underneath, and as this crashing occurs, you feel the creature, you see the creature kind of tumble. It is going to get a dex save at disadvantage because it doesn't know this is coming. And with a 6, you see it just tumble under the ice. As we come to the top of initiative, we're going to go on a quick break.
Yeah.
Thank you, Blood Assist. Thank you.
Yeah.
We will be back in a couple of minutes to pick up and find out what happens.
Wicked bad.
Welcome back, folks. So we pick up the top of the round. Lak, you see a giant, well, we were calling it an ice worm, falling into, or below the ice, into the frigid water. What would you like to do?
I would like to run towards Ripper.
Yep.
And as I'm running towards Ripper, my arms are going to burst out of my back.
Okay.
And I'm going to grab him.
Yep.
I consent.
Spin on the ice and run back.
Sure. How much movement? You always have like 1 billion feet of movement, don't you?
Yeah, if I only use my bonus
hold on a
action
minute.
to get my
do you
arms.
Do you want to maybe grab Docs, because I can run on my next turn?
Are you up?
Yeah. I've been.
Mate, I've got
Yeah,
6
yeah,
arms.
I
I'll
healed
grab
him.
Both of you. I'll grab
Yeah, I
both
healed him
of
up,
you and
so...
run.
Okie and then running back.
I mean, you
Okay,
are
so
prone,
half
don't forget,
movement-
Rye. You are prone.
Yeah, but he's got magic arms. I'm going to let him pick it up. It is going to then cost you half movement travelling back with him.
Sure. I'm happy
But
to,
your
that's
movement...
still 25.
Are you going to step of the wind to get back? Because you used...
I use my bonus action for my arms, my move action, and then I'll use my action to run
So
back.
40 feet. Okay, so you're then using your action, which will get you 25 feet with both of them. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There we go. So that's your turn?
Yes, that is my turn.
Marvellous. It is the creature's turn.
Why am I lagging behind? Don't you love me anymore, Lak?
Oh, I'm behind, apparently. My screen.
Oh,
No,
I'm
I've,
behind in my
it's
screen.
picked you up and both of you and moved you.
My thingy is.
Okay.
If it's a little
You
heavier,
see...
got your 4 legs or whatever. Just decided to take it.
You see sort of 10 of the legs scramble up onto the edge of the ice, and you kind of see them scrabbling and then just slipping off, and then one holds on, and then it just lets go, and it just falls, or it seems to disappear from
Where's
view
that Tom and
beneath the
Jerry
ice.
sound effect on your soundboard? Just running on the spot.
Okay, wait.
Scooby-Doo feet.
Yeah, I'm bound to have something for this. No.
No.
That
It's
was
got to be
about...
that.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
noise.
I know, yeah, or maybe that'd be on the anime one rather than the
I like
things.
how everyone's attempt to do a version.
They're all
Mine just
different.
sounded like a really poor RDT to me.
Wait, there's going to be like fast running somewhere, isn't there? It's fine. I'll find it in a moment. So this creature appears to disappear beneath the ice. Ripper, it's your turn.
I mean, I haven't moved on my screen, but I imagine I'm next to Ben.
You are right next to Lak in the top right corner, basically.
I'm just gonna... I'll dash action to get off the thingy.
Okay. Sure. You managed to get off the map,
Yeah.
essentially, and dash.
Is it the island that's north of us, so we'd be off the lake,
Yes.
essentially?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also going to give you another little thing and say, Ripper, can you take I was going to say an intuition check. Insight check, please.
15.
Exactly the DC. You kind of get the sense as you're running away that this thing has always moved towards whoever was noisiest. And that it seemed, as you'd kind of seen Lak attacking its eyes, and it was not fussed and it wasn't fussed. And so it doesn't seem to be attracted to kind of visual movement. It seems to go for noise. And yet, you kind of also intuit with that score that as it's just dropped beneath the ice, and it's in water, probably can't hear what's on the ground too well right now, because its senses are being overwhelmed. So you feel pretty secure where you are. Faeza, you are on the back of Toots.
I am.
Just, yeah, guys, go away. I'll deal with it. I'll take this.
Creative.
Is that Toots saying that?
No, it was yes.
So I think. So can I use? Sorry, thinking
Go
because of
for
what
it.
you just said. the magical tinkering,
Yeah.
so it can make a little non-verbal sound, can't it? So where I am I on the island or am I over the water?
You believe you are currently on the island. So where the red line is, essentially where the wall of fire is, we say that that's where the land starts, and everything north of that is land.
Just thinking, maybe. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do that then. I'm gonna imbue a little magical object with a banging noise, and I'm gonna put it on the ground where I am, and then I'm gonna book it.
Sure. Toots has
So-
50 feet of movement, or 40?
It's 40.
Okay, 5, 10,
so
15,
so if
20,
I
25.
create that magical tinkering, that's an action, isn't it?
That
so-
is.
It's like a little
Is it-
thumper.
Yeah. So his dash. That's an action, isn't it? So I can't do that.
Yes, no. But you can still move 40 feet.
Yeah, that's
Toots,
all
your
right.
bonus action to dash.
Well, she's using Toots' movement to move,
Fine.
because she's on the back. Yeah.
But could I use my bonus action? He's right though. Could I use my bonus action to command Toots to dash though?
Sure. That will also get
Or
you
does that
off.
work? Okay, cool. I'll do that.
I'll allow it. It's fine.
Cool.
If not, we can retcon it at a later date for the next thing.
Yeah.
Or not retcon it, we'll just do it going forward. Okay, Docs. Yup. You're muted.
There it is. There it is. On the
I always
mic.
do this. So I'm gonna cast Taumaturgy, which is a cantrip, I believe.
Certainly is.
I can create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of my choice within range, such as a rumble of thunder. So I'm going to create sort of thumping noise on top of the cadaver of the other Yeti.
Double
Very nice.
thumpers.
Double thumpers. Like
That's what
Bambi's
I'm
best day
fists.
ever.
And with the rest of my time, I'm going to run away. Like
Sure.
a brave man I am. Fawn, sorry.
30. Cool, can you just make a deck save for me?
Yes.
10. As you're running on the ice.
Oh, God.
You get your distance, but you slip and fall at the end, and you are
Oh, hold on a
sliding,
minute.
spinning round people.
If he's doing that at the end, he's within 10 feet of me. You'll get a +5 to that.
Yeah, sure, fine. You spin round on the floor, and then stand back up. It looks hella cool. It basically, you just invented breakdancing.
What is that? Oh my god, that's amazing.
Octavius, your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna move. I think Faeza was 10 feet to my left, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna move over to where Faeza was, and I'm gonna kick her homemade thumper towards the Yeti corpse as well, so it sort
Okay.
of doubles up the
Clever.
sound.
Okay, that's your action. It slides across the ice.
That's my action, and then I'm going to bonus action Misty Step off the map.
Oh, nice.
Easily done. 6. You are already. You can essentially step off the map. You feel that at this range you're probably safe.
In that case, I shall. That is what I shall do. Goodbye.
Okay. Marvelous. Lack.
I shall shout, "Okay, everyone, run while you still can." Okay, and I go.
Yeah, it's not
And-
like you used to
So
be
that's
last,
what that
is it?
feels like.
Yeah.
With
Where's Faeza been for all of this?
great question.
Not healing me. That's where she's been.
Under the ice, just like that the whole time.
With that, I'm going to call battle over as
She's the
you
ice worm.
right.
That's what I thought. I thought she was a Yeti.
Maybe.
Well,
Maybe. As you run and you keep up your pace for another few minutes, and then you kind of stop and you breathe, nothing appears to be coming after you. You seem to be safe as far as you can tell. You have escaped the mighty beast. What would you like to do?
How y'all for healing? Because I can do some healing.
Let's try and find this bloody large axe wound, or whatever it's called, and then let's get in there. Let's get inside of it, and
Baldur's
then I can.
Gash, I think it was called. No, Baldur's Gate. Baldur's Gate.
Baladur's
you-
axe.
Here at this moment, a keening cry, and it's the closest I got, and a shape swirls down above you, and you see it appears to be what looks like an Arctic albatross swooping down, and then it turns
there she
back
is.
into Faeza. She goes, "Did you just fight a remoras? That thing was huge!"
An albatross?
We
Really?
attempted to, and it didn't go so well. Please tell me you did something useful up there.
Oh, yes! I think I found...
That's useful.
Well, yeah, surviving's hard out here. I think I've just found the cave we need to get to.
Great, where is it?
It's about an hour that way.
All right, take us there.
And
Jesus.
then, with the magic of time
I've been
travel,
waiting for that.
Oh, there's my
Yeah.
montage.
you walk for the hour.
I found
you,
the button.
yeah. You manage to get walking through the ice onto the land. You start seeing some cracked rock, although it's still mostly kind of very blue ice here. And you find the entrance to a cave. You hear the dripping of water inside. We'll find out what you do next week.
Great. As we step into a dripping cave.
Down, boy.
Each water drop does 30 d10 damage.
Bloody hell, it feels like it today.
Yeah.
You got really unlucky with some dice rolls, guys, but you actually had some pretty good tactics there. I liked the getting it below the ice.
Wow.
It was good.
I
Good
like
work.
the polymorph. I like the polymorph.
That was great.
So
that was
close.
very good.
It was great. So close to being amazing. So
I know,
close.
it was very close. And
So what
his
happens if you
Faeza nearly-
fireball? Like if you insta-kill something
It
that's
does.
been
It's
polyformed?
1 point of damage to the mouse, and then all the leftover damage to the creature.
Which would have been
Oh, so-
0.
Yeah, because he was fire immune.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't actually.
It's
Do that.
only it's the most basic polymorph spell. It's
Yeah.
not really.
Well,
powerful.
it also depends what you
good.
turn it into, because you do have choice. You could turn it into
Yeah.
for example, a giant ape that has HP up in the 150-ish range.
Yeah. That
Uh,
Tyrannosaurus Rex is the most HP you can transform it into.
Yeah, that's
Sure.
what we tried to do in the big battle, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I
But then it
immediately
can
lost
also
it.
do everything that
In between.
creature can do. Yeah.
but so if you polymorph one of us into a T-Rex and we take
Yeah.
damage, do we unpolymorph?
No, the
No.
T-Rex takes the
No.
damage.
So you have basically 146 points of extra health, unless I lose concentration on the spell.
Okay.
But you do not have your stats, cannot do
No,
your
you-
abilities.
you
can
have-
only do what the creature does.
You have 3 intelligence at that point.
Yeah,
So we could
T-Rex,
turn
you
it-
just chomp everything. It's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
Yeah.
You just
Oh, it's
it's
wrecked.
literally
I've done it in some of my other campaigns. It's great.
So you
Yeah.
could have turned
Love
it
it.
into like an
Plus, you
ice
get 3
turtle.
attacks. 2 attacks.
anything
it
that's
to-
in the book, basically.
Ah,
DMG. Yeah.
So
And you
cat,
can turn into
bird.
that shark as well because you touched
Yeah.
it or whatever.
Well, it's technically any beast up to CR 8. Or
It's-
up to the CR, if you're a wizard, up to the CR equal to your level, but they basically stop at 8, which is annoying. But Druid gets some cool abilities, spells up towards level 20, though they can literally turn into a dragon or a beholder, all kind of things, depending on the school you
Yeah,
pick
there's a
or the
9th
circle
level
you pick.
spell where I can not permanently, but like for as long as I want, turn into any creature in the game.
Oh, nice. Okay. One level
It's
away.
hella cool.
We're only on
Oh
level
no,
8,
no,
aren't
no,
we?
no, that's not 9th level. That's a
Oh.
20th level spell.
Oh, well
Yeah,
then.
well, 17th level.
17th.
You could be 17th level to get 9th level spells. Yeah. That's not confusing,
No, I know.
but well done, folks. You
I had
survived.
December off. I forgot a lot of stuff.
It's fine.
fine, yeah.
Spellcasters are always a joy to play. Well done. First encounter down in your dungeon crawl, and we're at the dungeon now. What could possibly
Yay.
go wrong? Nothing.
How do rests work? So what's a short rest?
Short rest is essentially an hour or so break to kind of sit down and just where you stop, you rest, and kind of catch your breath. A long rest needs to be 8 hours of uninterrupted rest.
And what do you get any health back on a short rest? Any
Yes,
swap.
you can roll your hit dice, and you several classes have abilities that will say you get this back on short rest, or you get this back on short rest.
I get my wild shape back on short rest.
So maybe
Yeah,
it's not
I
a
get-
terrible idea.
I get barely anything back on a short rest.
Not
But
not
the
many
fighter
classes
does get
do.
their second winds back.
Yeah, and Dan gets his key points back.
Yeah. Warlocks get all their spell slots back. Wizards can get some spells back.
So
Swings and roundabouts.
it might not be a terrible idea to do it at the top.
Well,
I think
we,
it'll be
we
good.
definitely need to.
No, yeah, we've got
like
both our tankiest fighters on below half health, so
I'll say it now before we go to next, so you can do it before the session. You can absolutely take a short rest now, and we can say that you get to the cave, and before you head in, you just pitch down for an hour and chill, catch your breath. That's absolutely fine. So you can successfully complete a short rest
Chill.
tonight.
I like that. And chill because it's cold.
Thank you.
Terrible.
Short rest and chill.
with your arm action pressing the button, it looks like you're actually squeaking a horn.
I was. That would be amazing if I could now just pull up a comedy horn. that I had next week. Right. Talking of next week, if people wanted to catch up and do all that kind of stuff, right, where can they?
Find everything you need to know at Blood and Song on Facebook, Instagram, and Blood Song Party on Twitter. Make sure you are listening on Spotify if you want to catch up on anything. Please rate and review us on iTunes as well. That is where we get. It really helps with the algorithms to boost us up. Even just one review on that does us really, really well. So if you can do that, and if you go into all the regular places, make sure you are liking, subscribing, sharing, telling all your friends. New year, new podcast. Why not get into it?
Absolutely. And with that being said, have a wonderful week, ladies and gentlemen, and may the great mother guide you in all that you do. Farewell.